And we're back to our regular scheduled programming. I know last week I did that solo show, which was basically we just watched all of Trinity and Beyond. We just watched a movie about atom bombs and riffed on it. I, of course, am Connor. As with me always is, you're muted. Now you're,
Very nice to be back. Little
yeah.
week off and everything, but yeah, fucking loving it. Back with your boys, Team Red Rocket. You know how to get it. We show you how to apply that lipstick, my dog. Apply that lipstick all day. So what's up? How was your week?
It was
What
all
up,
right, man.
Pablo?
I had a fucking, I had drill last week, and they canceled the component of going out to the field, and everybody got to go home at night. And since I drill in New York and live in
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, I had to sleep on the floor in the fucking
Well,
next to the
so
locker.
not exactly true. So you did. I didn't know that you were staying there and you were going to be the only person there. And you're like, everybody went home. Obviously, I can't go home because I'm, you're in Pennsylvania, but you're like 30 minutes from me. And I was like, oh, come over, man. Stay the night. You were like, I'll be there in an hour. I was like, oh, word. Connor's going to come through. And then you get here and you start chilling and you get that word that you have to go back and watch the place. It was like, all right, you got to leave soon. But it still was good to see you in the flesh.
Oh yeah. And then I fucking went back to the thing, and they were like, the one sergeant's like, whatever you do, you're not allowed to bring alcohol in this fucking base at all. Like, you cannot do that. And I was like, all right, like, fine. And then I brought a 6-pack of Voodoo Ranger, and I was like, he couldn't say I couldn't drink in my front like seat in the parking lot. So I smoked a cigar.
Yeah. Yeah. How was
Got
that
hell.
cigar?
It was fantastic. It was a good fucking cigar. I sent a picture to my buddy, and he was like, oh man,
Which
I
one
kind
was
of
it?
wish I was there. Number 32, I think.
It was the Pravada one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Great
yeah,
fucking cigar.
yeah, yeah. Pravada's good. I like them. Very big fan. I don't know if anybody's a cigar fan out there, but Pravada Cigar Club, do a little plug for them. They're a cigar club once a month. It's like $26 a month. That includes shipping. You get a really cool box. Actually, I kind of have some of them here.
Oh my god. I
So
feel
you
like I
get a
have to
box
reiterate
every
every time
month.
that this isn't drugs.
You get a box every month. Yeah, yeah, it's snuff tobacco. It looks fun when you do it. So you get a box every month with the bag, and you get 3 cigars, and then they give you these cool little cards that, like a picture of the cigar. It's hard to see because the background is trying to
Yeah,
kill
your
it, but
shit's cutting out.
that, and it's giving you a description about it, and then on the back you get tasting notes and stuff. So you get like your cards with it, which, I mean, I think sometimes it's a little gimmicky, but it's also pretty sweet. You get some really cool exclusive cigars. If anybody out there doesn't know, I'm a very, 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 very big cigar head. I don't get to smoke as much as I do just because, I got the kid now, but I still love me some cigars. I got a ton of them around me right now, but yeah, little shameless plug for
Ooh,
Pravada, though.
wow, look at that. Dr. Till in the
What's
fucking chat.
up?
What's up, buddy?
What's up?
He has one of the best Friday shows of all time where he basically gets a group of people together and they fucking raid other people's live streams. That was the most fun I've ever had on a fucking stream in so long.
Plug
Like,
that shit. Plug that shit. What is it?
yeah,
What's
yeah. Go on Twitter, follow Dr. Till Ministry of Dude. He is like fucking hilarious. His show is great. How's it going, guys? It's going good, buddy. It's going really good.
fuck yeah?
Fucking sunburnt because I worked outside all day and now I feel like shit.
Yeah, it's nice to get sunburned though over the fucking cold winter. It really wasn't that bad, but still, winter's gone. It's nice, fucking nice to have that summer ahead of us.
Oh, Till,
I
I
got
ended up subscribing to that guy who did the karaoke, and I do watch his channel now. That guy is pretty fucking cool.
what kind of karaoke?
Dude, we were doing a raid, and like we were all trying to like just get our songs in, and I wrote like "You're my best friend," and he's
I
like,
remember. Yeah,
yeah,
I remember.
oh, he's like, "You're my best friend. I'll do You're my best friend," and he drinks a little whiskey and belts it out, and he's saying so fucking incredible.
Yeah, you said he'll just sit there for like hours and just take
Hours
requests
just
and stuff.
fucking drunk with his girlfriend. I think it's his girlfriend, but just drunk singing karaoke, and it works. It's a great fucking channel.
Yeah,
But
fucking
yeah,
dope.
Dr. Till. Dr. Till works super hard. He's got the Ministry of Dude. Oh, Hal in the chat too. What's up, Hal? And then he's got the Friday where he gets everybody together. And he does, I think, Tuesday, Wednesday, Fridays at 2 o'clock, and then Friday he does 2 o'clock, and then he goes back on at 8 o'clock. If I'm remembering that one correctly.
That is fucking hard working right there.
Yeah, him, and then Till works hard, and then Mersh and Royce, they obviously those two work hard too. I mean they're doing like fucking 10
Yeah,
shows each a week.
people don't understand what it takes. Everybody just wants to like jump in and do a podcast and stuff like that. And doing multiple a week, I mean, you're just constantly searching for material, looking for material. Anytime you hear something interesting like that, kind of what I'll just like write anything down. And not saying it's as good of a conversation. Sometimes it tends to suck, but we got to write everything
There you
down.
go.
Legion of Doom. Legion of Dude, sorry. Legion of
Doom.
Dude, 8 p.m.
Legion
Eastern.
of Doom. He's like, we're gonna just fucking kill Superman today. Fuck that guy.
Oh, what a rush. No, I'm thinking of Legion of Doom, Hawk and fucking Animal.
Oh, hell
Those
yeah.
guys with all fucking shit growing up. That was my favorite fucking... I don't know if you guys can hear my my wife over here coughing her brains out next to me. Smoking bad stuff. It's actually her first time smoking bad stuff. Nobody's gonna know. She's freaking out. It's fucking legal here.
Have you guys ever
First
heard
time
of
smoking.
Jimmernam? No.
In like, what, 2 years? Yeah, since we conceived, so it's the first time in 2 years. She's doing some dabs too. She's like, stop.
Look at the blind. Look at the bind. I never heard of that. What is it? And post a link. Fuck it. Fuck, man. I am fucking so. My face is so fucked.
Oh fuck, man, my face is gonna get so fucked. Oh my god.
Surprise in some
Lower Valley neighborhood ended with an SUV falling into a sinkhole partially.
And this happened on Bernamo Drive earlier today. ABC 7's Brianna
She's
Pettis
like,
spoke with neighbors in the
Bernamo
area about
Drive.
what they saw and the precautions they will now take. She reports live now. Brianna.
Neighbors in the residential area tell me this came by surprise, and some now say they will have
That's
a new
curvy.
fear of driving down their
Yeah.
neighborhood.
Sinkholes.
Wait, whoa.
I mean, she's curvy as fuck too. Don't get me wrong.
Listen to her voice. Listen to her
Striganona
voice.
can get it too.
It does scare
Did you
me
hear her
because
fucking
it's
voice?
something so neighborhood. It does scare me because it's something so unexpected.
Yeah,
Residents
Striganona.
in
Oh, no,
around
that's,
the neighborhood say they have
Abuelita.
never had issues like this before until we
TT
started
can
to
get
see
it.
that water was coming out a lot. What scared me was that we started to see the street lift up. Moments
Grandma.
later, resident
And-
Olga Delgadillo says that she went outside and saw this.
Dude, it'd be really
The
funny.
front end of an SUV
It'd be really
That's
funny if
fucking
that woman
dope.
was
And
speaking
even
English the
tilting
whole
up,
time, but they just
two
kept doing
passengers
subtitles.
pulled out to safety
Bro,
with
imagine
no
that shit happening to you. You're
injuries,
cruising
but
down
in
the
shock.
street, you hit a puddle, and like next thing you know, you're like ass ends in the fucking air. Like that's gotta be pretty fucking trippy, dude.
I hit a fucking. Do you know down by the docks? If you go down that one dirt road, I didn't realize that one of the
Dude,
holes.
it's docks everywhere, bro.
But I'm talking about Mastic Beach.
Yeah, it's still.
So I
docks
didn't
everywhere.
realize that down at the end of Huntington, I didn't realize that there was a hole that was 5 feet, and I was driving Ramon's lifted pickup truck, and something told me to go through it slow, and all of a sudden, dude, it just like hit the water, and like I'm like facing downwards into this fucking hole, and there's water up all over the hood, and I just turned the truck off, and I was like, oh fuck, I think I broke it.
I hate that truck. That truck makes me feel like a little bitch. Cause I gotta fucking. There's no running boards. That's huge. I gotta like get a boost to climb in that fucking thing.
They were scared. The woman in
Yeah,
the car
voice
was
is something sexy about that.
their car was going to go in.
Dude, it sounds like
According
nails
to
in a
our
cheese grater.
Main brake caused a portion of the pavement.
Mr.
That
Peter.
opening measured approximately 10 feet by 10 feet. But this
Oh.
is not the first time something like this has happened. This marks the third time a car has fell into a sinkhole in the last 9 months. One
I
had
mean,
been requiring
All right.
rescue.
Well, first off, what are
The
you doing? What
bystanders
are you
jumped
going
in
through
to
that
help
for?
first
You shouldn't have been
responders.
going through that
Neighbors
anyway, you
told
fucking
me
idiot.
It was shocking to see something like this so close to their home. I was very shocked.
Where are they? Are they like the
El
Florida
Paso.
for like old Spanish ladies? I guess that's what El Paso
It is
is.
very scary for those that live in this area. Hopefully, this isn't a problem we have to live with forever. Delgadillo now says she will be cautious in the neighborhood. I'll start being careful and taking precautions. That's what we're going to have to do.
The fuck is wrong with her
Residents in that
voice?
immediate area were without water.
Goddamn,
service,
that
but
girl's
El Paso
thick.
Water now says that service has been
I was talking about the
restored.
abuelita.
Stephanie?
That's what I'm talking about too. I mean, I saw that first, and then they totally just peaked it with Grandma over there. But yeah,
Grandma had me peeking for a second there too.
yeah, I don't know. That totally went the wrong way. I know you're trying to show me about a sinkhole, but I got the opposite effect.
Bro, you want to see something fucking super incredible?
What you got?
What you got there, boy?
What you got, baby? What you got, homie?
What's up, baby? I don't know if this has.
I'm Snoskam. 12 years ago, I got a
What's up,
accident
Chuckles?
and had a spinal cord injury. So I'm not able to move my legs anymore. Within 5 to 10 minutes, I could control my hips. Like they were like the brain implant picked up what I was doing with my hips. So that was like the best outcome, I think, for everyone. I can really build functional things from it. Just an example, I'm training 10 years to stand up with a friend having a beer.
My
That's
man.
something I think people don't realize.
To walk,
I mean,
the brain must send
that's
a
something I would
command
strive
to the
for
region
too.
of the spinal
I'd be
cord
like, I
that
gotta
is
drink this
responsible
fucking
for the
beer.
control of movement.
So basically, what's going on? I because I had another video where they explained it, and I can't find it. That dude's paralyzed. So they put a Bluetooth microchip on his brain and then on his spine, and he can walk now.
So his like brain's translating what.
It's basically jumping the fucking gap on his spine, and it's
Yeah.
helping him walk, which is incredible because that is a
When there's a
legitimate
spinal cord
fear of
injury,
mine.
this communication is interrupted.
This communication.
Our idea was to re-establish this communication with a digital
That is
bridge,
wild.
like
That
an
is
electronic
fucking wild.
communication between the brain and the region of the spinal cord that is still intact. It can control the leg.
Damn, just imagine the hope this
We
fucking
do
dude
two
feels
different
like.
surgeries.
You went from like not being
There
able
is
to walk or
one
anything, and
surgery
now, like,
at the
now you
level
can
of the
like
brain.
stand
We
up
do
and stuff.
two
and
little
that's-
craniotomies.
I mean, he's no
electrodes in order
Christopher
to
Reeves,
record
fucking
the
just
brain
sucking
signal.
down fucking
And another surgery at the level
Stem
of the spinal
cells.
cord where we put electrodes
cell
on the
acai
top
bowl.
of the spinal cord at the place that is responsible for leg movement. So between these
I
two,
like the way she said that.
there is communication,
Leg
an
movement.
electrical communication, a digital
Between this
bridge
leg
that is
movement.
then reactivated the legs. So when everything is installed, the patient has first to learn how to work with his brain signals. And we also have
That
to
is
learn how to
insane.
correlate this brain signal to the spinal cord stimulation. But this is pretty short. In a few sessions,
people are
everything
useful,
is linked
some.
and the patient starts training.
Rapidly, Gertian could have a volitional control over the movement of his paralyzed muscles to perform movements. But of course,
Is
it
he
took a
speaking
lot
like
of
fucking half
training
French, half
to
English?
regain, full
So
weight
I'm
bearing
kind of confused. I
standing,
thought she
walking
was
for
like kind of
extensive
Brazilian at first,
duration.
but no, she's definitely something. I don't know.
No, she's French.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I tend to never know.
You can't tell your
And
accents.
what we observed
I don't know. It sounded Korean to me.
How are you supposed to be racist? You can't touch your fucking accents. I'm joking.
along the duration of this training is a digital repair of the spinal cord. Not only
Oh,
he could
yeah,
leverage
see,
the
now
digital
that's
bridge
French.
in order to
That
control
was
his
the-
paralyzed
the
muscle,
repair the
but
spinal
That
also
motherfucker
show
Frencher
a
than a
recovery
motherfucker.
of neurological function he has lost for many years, suggesting that this digital bridge also promote the growth of new nerve connections.
Crazy fucking shit, man.
You know what's funny? I actually have something about that too. There was I mean, this one's like a little sadder, but it's kind of like along the same lines. Yours was cool. Yours was like, oh, we actually have some hope for people, and
Hell yeah, Sean. Bring that fucking mood down, dude.
yeah, if I'm good at anything, you know what it is. It's bringing the fucking mood down. No, so there was a paraplegic runner.
Dude, they used to call
It was
you
a
Tower
Boston
7 because of how
Marathon
quick
runner.
you could fucking bring the mood down.
Bro, they used to call me Toucan Sam because I can stack 2 cans of Coke on my dick. So there was a paraplegic runner. He, his father would fucking push him. He was in a wheelchair. His father started pushing him, I think, in like 1980 or 81 or something like that. He just passed away, though. But this guy was running the Boston Marathon with his father pushing him for 40 years. His father passed away a few years ago. He was pushing the guy up until his 70s. And this is them right there. Like, that's crazy because, like, I couldn't, my lazy ass couldn't even run a marathon, let alone, like, pushing somebody in a marathon. That guy should automatically just get the fucking gold right there. I mean, yeah, because they give out golds at marathons. You know, that's how it works. But they started running races.
I
in
thought they gave out
77.
pressure cookers.
Imagine pressure cookers and crock pots. Competed in more than 1,000 marathons, duathlons, and triathlons, which is pretty fucking dope, dude. That's nuts, man. I'm just, you know, I couldn't even imagine, like I said, doing a marathon on my own, let alone pushing somebody.
Dude, most
There's
I
some
ever
people
ran
out there that
straight
are
was
actually
5.5
amazing versus
miles,
my laziness.
and I won't ever do it again.
There was one point, so I always sucked at running. I always thought I was just terrible at it, and like I got super into it like a couple of years ago, well, years and years ago. I got super into it and I would go like every day. And it got to the point where I like get that like runner's high and you get super addicted and I want to go. And I did get pretty good at it. Like I did run a 5K, which is like 3.1 miles. And I did it in like, God, I want to say like 9 or 8 minutes or something like that. Like it was a really, really good time. Like I had done it a bunch of times, but then I finally timed myself. But it was like, kind of like proof like anybody can fucking run if you really, really fucking,
If you want to get better at running, you have to do
so.
these things called 30-60s and then 61-20s. You sprint for 30 seconds and then you jog for 60. And you keep doing it. What happens is it gets your heart rate up and then it keeps it there and then cools it down. It actually builds up your endurance. I went from, oh God, I sucked, but I used to be able to finish a 2-miler in like 16 minutes. I'm not good at running.
You got to finish it off with 69 420s.
I should finish it off by 69ing with some dude.
Yeah, and then you 420.
Congrats, champ.
His butthole.
Fuck. Fuck it. I'm gonna.
What are you gonna do?
Dude, I'm gonna bring the mood down a little more. No, it's not really bringing the mood down. Do you want to see some crazy shit? Holy fuck!
Yeah, I'm always down for some crazy shit.
New at 5:30, a terrifying moment for
Just
nearly
read the title real
200
quick.
passengers on board a plane in South Korea. As the aircraft was preparing to land, police say a passenger got up and opened an exit row door. It was all caught on camera. And ABC's Tim
I
Pulliam
feel like
has
this
more
must
on
have
the
been a young
incident
guy.
that
The way
sent
these young
dozens
people
of
are, and they
people
like take all these TikToks, like a TikTok of like a guy opening it. Yo, I'm gonna open the door mid-flight. Yo, check it out. Like that.
That shitty fucking. I hate TikTok, but that shitty voice came up. When you want to kill everybody.
the hospital.
By the way, dude, could we like? I gotta say, I fucking hate TikTok. Can we stop making videos with the stupid pan flute music and those fucking voices? It's so fucking gay and dumb. I'm so sick and tired of like kids filming themselves and then it's like when your dad molests your brother, but not you. And then they're like, ooh, like it's just fuck. I hate TikTok. I can't wait for that shit.
But my least favorite thing is like the people that are showing the videos with their reaction next to it.
Oh
It
yeah,
used to be,
yeah.
Reacts, but now it's like anybody. But it's usually like some trailer park piece of shit.
Yeah,
that's,
they're
like,
missing
sitting
like
next to the
every
video.
fucking. They're missing
And
all
they're
their
like,
teeth.
they're like watching. They're like, oh. And it's like you don't make the video any better. Like I
Dude,
don't
you
wanna
almost
see your face
you
taken off the
almost
fucking
took
screen.
on. Let's see if I can find it. This is what you look like for 1 second.
I feel like you're gonna hit me with some nasty. You're about to start roasting me, roasting my peanuts. Motherfucker, I'm gonna be roasting my goddamn fucking peanuts up in here and shit.
Bro, this is what you looked like for a second.
No.
Look at you today, 20 years later, and they still have no idea what you're about. Tell me in a
Dude, he
sentence
takes on the form
who
of
you
George
are.
Carlin.
Nobody.
Bro, if you ever want to watch something really cool, watch the prelude to his parole hearing in fucking 1997. It's the most lucid he ever is, except for the one joke. The guy who wants to keep him in, the guy who that's a 10-head. Jesus, the guy who wants to keep him in. His name is Stephen K. And they're all saying their names. He goes Stephen K. And all of a sudden he's just like, yeah, Stephen K. His mother. And you're like, what the fuck? Like, what does that mean?
He was a unique fucking dude.
Blown. Passengers on this Asiana Airlines flight to South Korea getting pummeled by strong winds after police say a man opened this emergency exit row door just as the pilot announced the plane was landing. About 200 feet above ground,
What up,
according to
wrong
an
hole, Rick?
airline spokesperson. The 33-year-old man was traveling alone, according to authorities, and police have not said why he felt compelled to open the exit door. But they did say there were no signs he had been drinking. Witnesses say passengers pinned the man down as the
He hasn't
plane
told them. Like that's the first thing I want to know. Is like, bro, why the fuck did you open the door? Like you're not getting off this plane. Like, well, why did you open the door? Like I need to know.
I think he'd get away with it if he was like, I was drunk, and then he like went to court and was like, I need to go to rehabilitation.
No, drunk he'd probably. Well, maybe I don't know. There's probably some weird guidelines or loopholes because they serve you with the alcohol on the plane, but they also don't serve you enough to really get drunk. They kind of limit you.
No,
So you'd have to
that's
be
not
pre-flight or
entirely
something.
true. That's not entirely true. When I went to Florida, I was like, hey, like, Like I was like, can I get a couple shots? And the lady came back with like a fucking handful of shots, and I was like, okay, I said a couple, but hey, fuck it, like Mazel
Connor on
tov.
the plane.
Yeah, it's me on the plane. I get so blackout drunk. I'm just like, come on, Charlie.
Yo, dude, I got so drunk on a plane, I fucking opened the door before he fucking landed. Johnny was so mad, dude. Steve-O fell out of the plane.
yo, we're about to open this fucking door in this fucking plane. I'm Johnny Knoxville, and this is destroy people's lives. Dude, you know what? Speaking of Jackass, like there's those videos that pop up of Steve-O.
Dark arse.
Bro, I can't listen to him talk. It hurts.
Steve, I know Steve. His voice is so fucked up, and he's like, "Hey man, so yeah, it was like this one time where I found this nitrous." And it's like, it sounds like
he's
he
just
needs to
like,
cough up.
if
a friend.
anybody ever does drugs, man, let me tell you all about. And you're just like, oh, like you stop talking.
Yeah, that dude sounds like he needs to cough up something like his past self.
What do you want him to get back into drugs again?
He coughs him up, and he's like, "I'm back."
Landed safely.
It was about 800 feet off the ground.
Wait,
It's preparing for
hold
land.
on. Somebody put it in the chat. I'm Bam Margera, and this is the big suck, dude. Yeah, we're about to go in and suck Phil's dick while he's sleeping, dude. Yeah, we're gonna go in, and I'm gonna eat April out and blame it on Phil and Don Vito. Come on, Bam. Stop sucking my dick, Bam. I gotta go to work.
God damn it, Bam.
God damn, Bam. I gotta go to work. Stop sucking my dick.
That crooked-eyed uncle.
Yeah, Don Vito, who got arrested for being like a fucking pedophile.
Fingering like 14-year-old girls at the local bar in Mastic.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He was at the local bar in Mastic. Co-eds, I think it was called at the time. It's fucking... Oh, that place is trashy.
Dude, any bar. Well, what was the other one? Candies?
Well, there's Candies, but let's also talk about the one closest to our mother's house, the one closest to where we grew up. What just happened there?
No. No, I know both parties. I won't talk about that. Just look up Lynn Zator's Mastic Beach. You'll get the full story for yourself.
Lynn Zator's is the bar in Mastic. Look it up. It happened this past Saturday night, I believe, and it's just...
Dude, about 15 years ago, I was walking past with James. We went to... I don't know why James wanted to go to S-Dot's house, but he did, which is weird. The squirrel dot. So we went there and we walked past Lynn Zator's, and they were pulling a dead guy out that I had, like this guy D Money. I know, who knew? Ghetto Town.
Yeah, because I remember his name being graffitied on one of the houses that was half done, never finished, right over by Diana and is that Comac still? But yeah, I said D Money was here.
Yeah. That's that. By the way, that is a good litmus test for what Mastic Beach is. Half finished houses.
I'm not sure if it was D Money was here or was here. You know, that they get smart with it and they change it up. You don't know. But
yeah, Mastic Beach is a shitty
place.
thing. If you ever want to really hear really crazy stories about Mastic Beach, next time Nightwave's on, just go ask Mersh, because he grew up in the same town as us and he knows how fucked up. I think he went to the same school with you too.
I mean, if you're not familiar with Long Island, once you get out, like once you get towards central Long Island, and then you start going out east more, it gets like kind of richer and richer up to an extent. Like then you got the Hamptons out east, but once you go, there is the South Main roads. You got Sunrise Highway, then you got Montauk Highway, which is like 5 miles from the shore, maybe at most. Yeah, probably maybe 3 miles. But anyway, all the land from Montauk Highway down to the shores.
Seth, resend it in Messenger.
It's super expensive. Except Mastic. Mastic and Shirley is the only real estate south of Montauk Highway on Long Island that is cheap and nasty. Every other town is super expensive. Even Bellport, which is a nasty fucking town, the second you get south of Montauk Highway, it gets
Bellport's a big blood
water,
territory too.
It gets $1 million houses.
Yeah.
But then you get to Mastic, and Mastic is just like, it's some of the houses are really nice down there. It is nice property and stuff like that, but it's just cheap because I don't know what happened if they just fucking tainted the water and just cummed in it every day. And
yeah, Pablo, that's what we were talking about. It's weird because to Bellport too, Bellport is all blood territory. Like you go to North Bellport, dude, it's fucking dangerous. But then you go 15 minutes down the road and there is a hidden estate.
Not even 15 minutes, 5 minutes.
Even Mastic Beach has an estate.
My wife
Where
and I met
Frank
was living
Karachi
in
lives.
Bellport, and I remember one day I walked to the train, and it's 10, 15-minute walk. So I passed a lot of crazy shit, but as long as you don't like say anything, look at people, nobody cares. But I went and got chicken and collard greens from this fucking chicken place across from the train station because it's banging. So I'm sitting in the train station, little glass awning, eating this shit.
You might
and this
be black.
dude walks up to me, this kind of gangster looking dude, and I saw him walk across the street. Then he saw me and came towards me. So I'm kind of like eating my fucking chicken, like hesitant, like I know this guy's gonna do something. At this point, I'm eating my collard greens, so chicken next to me, but he walks in the glass thing and just stands in front of me and stares at me like this. So I'm just staring straight ahead, not at him, but like at his chest, just like he wasn't even there, just eating the collard greens. Then he walked to the other side of the little, I don't know what you call that shit, little stop area, and he's still staring at me. I'm just eating my shit, and then he walked away and left. I guess he's somebody. He's like, this motherfucker's eating chicken and collard greens, and he's not even looking at me. Like, I don't think I can. But he definitely wanted to rob me. He 100% wanted to rob me, but like, I think he was expecting me like type of person. Like, what do you want? You want my money? But I was like, I'm just eating chicken. Like, leave me alone, bro.
Yeah, Long Island's fucked up.
It's sketchy over there, though. But yeah, you go 5 minutes away, and it's fucking ridiculous houses. Really nice old whaling houses that are like, over $1 million.
Yeah, and like I said, Mastic Beach has the estates, and the guy who did Wedding Singer, the director, Frank Karachi, lives
I was
in
just telling Darlene about that.
Yeah, and they even have a road named after him. Like, they're super serious about that shit.
Yeah, there was in the lunchroom, there was a fucking posters for Wedding Singer and Waterboy.
Yep, he did both.
And then I told her about that. And like 2 days later, I seen someone post a picture of the high school lunchroom when I was a kid, and it was you could see the posters in the back wall. I don't even know if they're still there anymore. I don't even know what the fucking lunchroom looks like. Probably
What, for the high school?
Yeah, probably vending machines and soy boys and soy protein fucking bars.
Soy protein. I'm trying to see if Seth was supposed to send me something. Let's see if he still has it. Seth, can you resend that video on on Messenger?
In the meantime, I can show you some freaky shit, yo. So Connor likes to visit Germany, and I mean, I'll let the picture explain. Connor's a weirdo. Connor, he likes to hire a bunch of dudes to sit and take pictures, and then he likes to get freaky with them. And I know it's a stinky room when it's done, but yeah, I just had to show this picture of Connor. Sorry, Connor, I had to put you out there. Obviously, it's not edited. It's definitely you. Totally looks like you.
Dude, the original picture is so fucked.
Especially with the word photo room in the bottom little tag from the free app.
Let's finish this one out.
Landing. The pressure outside really began.
As the plane landed safely.
It was about 800 feet off the ground. It's preparing for a landing. The pressure outside really begins to equalize with the pressure inside the aircraft, making it much easier to open that door in the final seconds of flight.
12 people were sent to the hospital suffering from breathing problems.
From a door opening?
I can't breathe.
And other minor.
Oh yeah, well it is 800 feet in the air. So
I was gonna say the pressurization. It probably like fuck their body.
they all got, dude. They probably honestly
I'm a scientist.
it probably wasn't it probably wasn't breathing problems. They probably got the fucking bends.
No,
You get the bends descending and then ascending way too quick when you dive, and that's different pressure.
They're not ascending or descending way too quick. They're doing it. It's just that the cabin depressurized. So like maybe their eardrums. I don't fucking know. But also they probably just wanted to milk it through insurance because I'd be like, yo, this motherfucker opened the door. He freaked me the fuck out. I've never had a door open in a plane, and I'm gonna sue the fuck out of him. I would sue the fuck out of him. Yeah, I don't know.
Why is your camera skipped for a second? That's weird.
You
So
see some cool shit.
I would
Oh, you
love to
got
see
some
some
cool
cool.
shit?
No. You go. You're good.
I seen this shit recently. People finding crazy shit at fucking garage sales. Dude,
Like Dad?
We grew up going to garage sales.
Dude, so my dad in the 80s, my dad goes to fucking yard sales, or he used to all the time, and then he used to buy trains. My dad is the original, like, 1920
Dad
Lionel
used to run
train.
Dad
He used to run train on his
They called
brother.
him Lionel Richie, and he used to just run train.
They used to call him Thomas the Train.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah, so my
And
dad
he used to hit all
fucking
that
sold...
pussy. I love pussy.
My dad sold a quarter of his collection in 1988 and got $25,000.
No, 18,000.
18,000. I know it was something like that, but he was able to put a down payment on a fucking house in the 80s, and he still has
It was
that
the down
collection.
Payment. The down payment was the 18,000 that he put on the house because he sold. And you know what's funny? Because he probably collected all those trains, and our mother was probably like, "Tom, you fucking crazy! You waste all your money on trains." And you know he probably paid nothing for them. He just knew how much they were worth. And then now came time for the down payment. He probably always said, "Don't worry, Laura, I got it," and sold his trains. Had 18,000, and she was probably like, "Motherfucker."
She's like, "You win this time."
Tiki? Who wants to meet Tiki?
I love that cat so much.
Yeah, Tiki's a sweet girl. Tiki was my neighbor's cat. I don't know if we've seen Tiki on the podcast before, but Tiki was my neighbor's cat. She used to come over all the time. He let her outside. She was pretty chill and shit, but she was like mangy. He was this like drunk
alcoholic.
dude that lived with a few other people, like a young guy that was a really bad alcoholic, an older guy that just sat by himself. Kitty. She doesn't really want to sit up.
Yeah, she's you basically. Yeah. So the story that Sean's leaving out is the fact that
we'll get to that. So she would come over all the time, and like I wanted to pet her, but like I'd wash my hands afterward because she was like mangy. She was matted and just thin. She looked like terrible.
Dog's drool.
So anyway, one day we went in the apartment. We hadn't seen him for days. We went looking for him, and unfortunately, he was fucking dead. The place reeked, and she was still alive. So we were fortunate enough to get her, and now she's living the life. She's usually really, really fluffy. She's a Himalayan, but she's usually super fluffy. But I had to get her trimmed because her hair gets furry. Her hair gets furry.
Show the tail. Show the fucking tail. There you go. Her little pom-pom. Dude, she is the friendliest cat. When I went there this past weekend, like, because I've never put my face in her face. I put my face in her face to kiss it, and she just licked my face, and I was like, all right, you're cool as shit.
She's a super sweet cat. So my other cats I'm like very, very attached with, but she's just way different. She's super loving. Like, she's got to get in bed every night. She's got to sit in front of me. She's got to lick my face and try to groom me and stuff. And she's just a different type of cat. Let you do anything. I took her to the groomer recently, and the groomer's like, "Is she a good cat?" I was like, "Yeah, she's cool." And I go and pick her up. And like, she was very good. She licked us while we were grooming her and stuff like that. I was like, damn, that's awesome. And they said, I think she's ragdoll Himalayan, because if she was the other type, she'd be more aggressive. But they said ragdoll, so usually
she's ragtime Himalayan. She's like,
she was playing a piano for them while she was getting groomed. You see my little piano moves? Sick. You can tell I play piano. Not creepy spider fingers piano.
Creepy spider fingers. That's what uncles do.
Oh, come here. Let me touch your waistline. Let me see if those shorts fit on you.
Wow, those shorts are pretty short. Let me see those. Let me see them legs real quick. You got some creepy legs.
Goddamn, boy, you filling out real good. Why don't you come over here? Let me check those shorts and see if they fit. They look a little tight in the crotch area.
Let me see if your dick's like your uncle's. Let me see if your dick's like your uncle's.
I holla at you, holla at you. So we were interrupted, but anyway. Garage sale finds. Fucking rare photo of Billy the Kid, $5 million. Stumbled upon it while going through a thrift store and bought it for $2 with 3 more other photographs. Fuck the other 3. I would wrinkle the other 2. I got 3 photographs, but of Billy the Kid. The other 2 were just going to But yeah, so what that was $5 million.
Oh man, that stuff is fucking strong, dude.
So $2, which is obviously
it's not a fucking profit, dude.
No, it's just $5 million profit. $2 isn't going for. Anyway, Tiffany Studio mirrors, $25,000. This thing too looks like Stargate. I would have been like, I got this cool Stargate thing, but it looks like it came out before the movie.
Is the black dude with the weird symbol on his head go to like every time you look into it, he comes back?
Oh, Chris something, I forget his name. The big dude. That was a Stargate show though. So the show was all right. The show was pretty good, but the movie was bomb diggy.
That's fucking Richard Dean Anderson, right?
Sure is in the show, right?
Sure.
Sure, Micah. What else we got?
Arthur, I need you to get that guy's dick out his pants.
A denim
Fella,
jacket
you're
with
going to get your dick out your
earrings.
pants.
Dory Rhodes decided to sell an old denim jacket for $20.
Ain't that the dude who does Credo? It sure is. In the newer series, it's the guy who does Credo.
Kratos. And she accidentally sold an $18,000 pair of earrings after tucking them inside the pocket for safekeeping. You dummy. That's not really a comeuppance. That's a loss. Vince Lombardi's sweater. How the fuck did you know it was his? Oh, because it has his name on it. Imagine that shit. They bought it for 58 cents.
Yeah, but what
And
about the guy who went to the pawn shop and he ended up buying Zach Wilde's guitar? Christopher Judge. He's right.
Yes,
It's
Chris
Christopher
Judge,
Judge.
yep,
Fuck
yep.
yeah, thank you.
Yes.
I
Big
always thought that
motherfucker,
Christopher
too. Chris
Judge
Judge was
just probably went home
huge.
with that symbol on his fucking head.
He was like 6
He's
something.
like, look
and
at me,
always
boy.
jacked. So they ended up selling this fucking sweater for $43,000. Fuck that. Damn, Coca-Cola stock certificate that they got it from the Palmer Oil Company for $5, and then found it was excessive. I don't know the whole story's been.
Dude, I found
I bought an antique stock certificate from the Palmer Union Oil Company for $5. While researching its history, he found out Coca-Cola was its
SG1
successor
all
and
day,
decided
baby.
to contact the company, asking its stake, claiming he was owed $130 million. So that's the ultimate comeuppance. But lawyers rejected his claim that he was owed $1.8 million. Claiming the certificate worth in the range of zero. Well, doesn't really help. And he, this thing was worth $2 million. Look at this shit. Looks like a fucking 5-year-old did it. What is this?
Dude, Andy Warhol fucking sucks.
He doesn't suck. He had some good
He just
art and stuff.
drew.
It was very original, but
fuck him.
like,
Fuck that guy. I have a
Alright,
beef with him.
fuck Andy.
Only shit I find at yard sales are old ass pen reels in perfect condition. Nothing wrong with that. Mad old fucking Dale Earnhardt shit. And like 15 Japanese World War II era rifles. Probably 7.62 Ariskas or whatever they're called. But hey Seth, if you get one of those fucking rifles and you want to send it my way, I'll pay you.
Yo, Connor, I know you're gonna be spanking it to the shit. That shit's in your spank bank.
Yeah,
right
no,
there.
I'm really just I hate
With
Andy
the
Warhol because I
checkerboard
can't jerk off
background
to
and
him.
those wet red lips.
I fucking hate that shit.
No, you don't. You fucking love that. A rare Nintendo cartridge, $20,000.
Was it that ET bullshit?
No. It was across the U.S. The college campuses across the U.S. organized an event called Nintendo Campus Challenge. Special cartridges were created for this competition. They were later destroyed, or were they? It's terrible.
Seth, it's either an Ariska or it's a. I think the other one is Type 56 or 57. That's what they named their rifles. It was weird. Let me look it up.
Connor, you type buns.
Yeah, it's Type 50. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I got. All right, so hold on. Let me look up this rifle caliber.
Type buns. Let me go.
I'm a fucking pussy so tight.
Meow.
7.7 times 58. Dude, let's. So the name of the episode, is Us and Them, and let's. I hate Roger Waters. I've always hated him. Roger Waters just got in.
He's easy to hate. He's a dick.
Yeah, because he sucks. Like he doesn't suck. He's a great songwriter.
He's a fucking douche.
Yeah, he's a 78-year-old douchebag with a lot of fucking baggage. So I don't like Roger Waters. He wrote great fucking music. He just got in trouble in Berlin for dressing like a Nazi. But I don't know if anybody knows this, but
I knew it was going to be some anti-Jewish shit. He's such a...
Since The Wall, it's probably an 8.7, Seth. Since The Wall, he is continuously dressed up in the same outfit. The name of the tour he is currently doing for the past couple of years is called the Us and Them Tour.
Oh, you talking about the fucking... when he's playing the theatrical part, is acting like the German soldiers and stuff.
Well, he does the whole show in the outfit. He's 78. He's not going back to do fucking costume changes. This isn't fucking Taylor Swift. I see why he got in a little bit of trouble. And I'll show you the video. But at the same time, now they're trying to cancel this fucking 78-year-old fucking guy who just can't write new music, so he plays the old shit terribly, might I add. But it's like, dude, he's dressed up like a Nazi for years. That was the whole idea.
Why stop him now?
No,
Why
but the
stop
whole
him now,
idea,
you know?
the whole
Let him
idea
do his
of
thing.
Pink from the movie The Wall was that he got obsessed with Nazism, because if you look at Roger Waters, that whole album is based on the fact that his dad died during World War II to the Germans. When the Tigers broke free was about his dad's death and shit. Great fucking song. I can see why they get a little mad at him. He needs to do a collab with Kanye.
A shoe.
Yo, Raja, I know you want to sing this part, but I just gotta say, love your anti-Semitism.
Oh, I've seen this, yeah.
I have the original pressing of The Wall. It's so good. The Wall is one of those albums, like Dark Side of the Moon. It is one of those albums all the way through. There is not a shit song on that album. That is one of the best albums. And then if you ever want to see, like, I think Pink Floyd at their best is probably Pulse. But good morning to everyone. But Roger Waters, can you imagine being an adult on a Twitter account and saying that? Good morning to everybody, but Roger Waters, who spent the evening in Berlin. Yes, Berlin, desecrating the memory of Anne Frank and the 6 other million Jews murdered in the Holocaust.
Yeah.
Okay, like.
Did you see this shit with the Hold on, I fucking completely.
I like Dogs, Pigs, and Sheep. That's my other brother James. Those are his favorite albums, along with Pipers at the Gates of Dawn and stuff like that, which are all the psychedelic shit from Pink Floyd's really good. And then in the 80s. Ooh, someone's got them Red Cross numbers. Wait, hold on. I gotta play back for 2 seconds. Why the fuck are they using Iron Butterfly?
That's not Iron Butterfly.
It's not, but it sounds like him.
It does. You know what's funny? I haven't listened to that shit in years, and James used to listen to that shit like crazy.
I love Iron Butterfly.
Yo, people just get butthurt about anything.
He has gone entirely off the deep end.
No,
dude,
they get super butthurt.
Can you imagine being an adult and being like, I'm going to write this scathing tweet? Nobody
Speaking
gives
of
a
butthurt,
fucking...
people got really, really upset about this BK, this Britain show, whatever.
£100.
They weren't expecting this to happen.
New Zealand.
Oh.
One way, maybe. Doesn't like it.
It's a terrible.
Come and join me, ladies. Well, that's all we've got time for this week on 3x3. Thanks to all our fantastic threesomes. Catherine, come and join me. Sadly, the Oakwood family didn't manage, so we're in the drop pot tonight. But join us next week when we...
What the... Dude, what the fuck?
That was a game show that premiered. I forget what happened, what the deal was, but like they didn't warn anybody of that, and that shit just came out of nowhere, and it was a joke, but people freaked out. They just complained so much. But dude, it's so good.
Dude, it's funny. So that guy, I'm trying to think of his name. He's on 8 out of... Yeah, so he was on a show called 8 out of 10 Cats Do Countdown. So it's like a math show hosted by Jimmy Carr. They had a brilliant fucking dude on there named Sean Locke. Sean Locke is one, like his stand-up I'm not into because I don't find British humor fucking funny at all. They suck. But his bits are really funny. But if you want to talk about offensive, Jimmy Carr's most offensive joke...
why it wouldn't affect your act.
Tom Green writes for that show. Is that real?
Shoot a Freelander. I can tell by his dumpy body.
So this guy, the little guy, is going to say to him,
Oh, great. Okay, go on. I want to give you a joke. Yeah, done. Thanks. I'm not going to do it now. Do it now! Do it now, yeah. I also get this with comics do it to me. In Montreal or at Edinburgh, when you're around comics, they come up, they say, listen, I wrote this joke about raping a baby. I can't tell that joke, but maybe you could. And you go, have you seen my act? It's not that bad. What is it? The last 15 minutes. What is it? What is...
I agree with you, Till.
most offensive joke that you've ever written?
If only Africa had more mosquito nets, then every year we could save millions of mosquitoes from dying needlessly of AIDS. Wow.
The one lady's just gasping in the back.
It's a beautiful joke. It's a beautiful. Yeah, it's a good,
It's
but there's
stunning
a lot, but
joke.
it's about the turn on the language. It's not really.
Oof. Yeah.
Hold on.
I guess when you're British, you can kind of get away with anything. Is like they kind of owned everything at one point.
Yeah, and then they gave their entire country away to a bunch of fucking Muslims who stabbed them. They can't even own fucking kitchen knives over there. You have to have a cutlery license. I would stab the cop in the fucking throat who came to my house and was like, a license for that knife? I'd be like, well, no, but, fuck you in here.
In like the 1800s, 1700s, they always had that saying that the sun never set on the British Empire.
Oh, hell yeah. From India to fucking...
because they just owned that much land that there was always like... just everywhere. Yeah, East India Trading Company like ruled everything. And, yeah.
Bro, have you ever looked up the... have you ever looked up the net worth of the East India Trading Company?
Oh, back in the day?
No, adjusted for inflation. Let me see.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, I'm saying back in the day, obviously, because back in the day it was probably like, like $400,000, and it was the richest thing ever, but they like taxed
$7.9 trillion. Damn. Bro, those motherfuckers own everything.
Is there any companies right now that are worth $7.9 trillion?
Yeah, the Rothschilds.
Well, that's not a company. They're worth $500
they're a
trillion.
company.
That's well, they're a company and a business, but they're a family, really. Yeah,
he's right.
Yeah,
he's right. Fuck Britain though, man. I hate them. I can't stand the snobby British attitude of just I got a Fourth of July banger.
Snobby little cunts.
What do you got, dude? If you have a video, send it in the chat. I'll fucking play it. Before he plays that, bro. This.
What you got?
Hyped me up so fucking much because this is a rumor I've been hearing.
Did it make you wet in your pussy?
Wet in my pussy? I can't stop fucking yelling because then it means I fucking lost.
What are you, Patrick Mahomes?
Dude, this
is fucking spoon man in my fucking party.
I had a fucking spoon man at my fucking wedding. Konami, Japanese penis.
Ooh, this is porn already. I can tell this is porn.
It's gay porn. It's the best.
I don't know. I don't care what it is. That I'm gay.
It's called Ant-Man vs. Lava Man.
I feel like I'm watching Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. No.
Honey, I Sunk the Kids.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Remember that part with the in the grass in the backyard?
With the lawnmower?
I guess that was half the movie. The movie was fire.
Just tell me what to look up. I'll look it up. Or send me the link without .com and I'll copy it and put the .com in.
He's hitting off that frog pussy. Even though he's a bird, he's into a different species. Interspecies. I don't think I can keep up with the
pornography.
Yeah. I'm wetter than this fucking swamp. I'm wetter than this goddamn fucking swamp, if you ask me.
That's what you want me to look up? All right, I'll look it up.
Bro, what the fuck are we watching? Oh. He would have got his ass bit by like 10 snakes and... So...
What a thrill.
This is a 100% ground up remake of Metal Gear Solid 3, which is the zenith of fucking Metal Gear. Actually, you know what's funny? When it came out right before my birthday in 2004, and Dad came to the house randomly, and he's like, "Hey, I got you a gift," which, let's face it, Dad never did. And it was I could see the fucking, obviously, the size. It's a PlayStation game. He wrapped it up. I opened it up, and it was Snake Eater. And I was like, oh, I never really played Metal Gear Solid. Dude, to this day, I adore that fucking game. And if
Have you
ever
told him?
Oh yeah, he knows. He's well aware. Every year I
was
bring it
tell
up.
him, dude.
I bring it up every year. I'm like, dude, that was the best choice you could have possibly made. So for the past couple of years, they were talking about how apparently because they kicked. If you don't know the whole thing, like Kojima's the one who writes them. They kicked him out of Konami. So Konami can't. They're not really making Metal Gear Solid games anymore because the fuck do you do? But they completely redid it from the ground up with it. They got all the old actors, voice actors back. It's supposed to be upgraded. Dude, I am so fucking hyped for this. It comes out in autumn this year. It's got 3, and it's got 1 and 2 attached to it.
So what was the one? It was on PlayStation 2, I'm assuming?
This is on PlayStation 2. So you're talking about 2004. Yeah. Like, this is the same year San Andreas came out and a month before San Andreas.
That's what you said, 2004. I was assuming it was 2. So, and it's a remake on 5 now?
It's a remake on 5, like complete ground up remake. It is. I saw some of the images. Dude, it's incredible.
Can you pull up a comparison of...
They don't have...
So we saw that video right there.
Okay.
And show what 2 looked like.
Or
not
you mean
2,
3?
PlayStation 2's version of Snake Eater. Oh, wasn't... That was your nickname in that when you were in that picture with the bed with all the dudes in Germany, right? They called you Snake Eater.
Yeah. They were like...
You were known for putting down a bunch of chocolate dip biscottis.
Shipments.
All right. Where's the intro?
Here on out.
Bro, you put down those biscottis.
The intro for 2004 was incredible.
I guess so.
Some of my favorite games.
Dude, I even like... go to some gameplay.
I have it. It's going right into gameplay. Till, I even like Phantom Pain is one of my favorite games to this day because I love the fact that you can run around 2 continents as... Well, big boss, but it's so fucking... That game is so insane. Everything
one
about
Metal Gear Solid I remember you playing a lot.
We don't know the details.
Probably Phantom Pain.
It was the one where you'd be hiding in the boxes.
So that's all of them, but it was in Afghanistan. All right, I'm gonna see if I can find the...
That shows how much I know about Metal Gear Solid. Apparently you hide in box.
I always hide in box.
That's what straight men do. Just hide in their box like a bunch of...
Hide in that box there, boy.
Like a bunch of buzzers hiding in the goddamn box like a fucking pusser.
Joe Rogan, I gotta tell you, I'm fucking hiding in this box. 1984, Denver, Colorado. Joe,
I was in a fucking... Joe Rogan, I was in a K-hole. Hiding in a fucking box.
I'm fucking shooting heroin in my last dick vein. I put my dick right in this chick. She fucking overdoses, Joe. Never touched the shit again. I couldn't fucking do it.
And the whole time we're sitting in a fucking refrigerator box in an alley.
I didn't get to play the weird rating one. Metal Gear... Is it Revengeance, I think? I never played that one. I didn't play 1 and 2 either. So that was my issue. When I got 3, I never played it, and then I fell in love. I went back and played 1. I didn't beat it. And then I got...
Whoa. Let me get this straight. You fell in love
with a hooker?
Did you put a ring on it? Did you put a ring on it on Metal Gear Solid?
I did put a ring on a condom ring. Yeah, so, and then Guns of a Patriot was a really, really good game, too, because you play Big Boss, and he's like, I think he's only 40 years old, but since he's a clone, he's just aged dramatically. Plus, this game right here had the best final bosses of all time. One of the coolest things about this game is they had all these bosses that you had to kill. One of them was called The End. The End was a 110-year-old Soviet sniper. You have to find this guy and kill him in the woods. He's 110. He musters up enough strength to run around the woods. However, if you saved the game, turned it off, and then took your PlayStation internal clock and sped it ahead 2 weeks, when you came back, he was dead. He died of old age from you not participating in the battle. Very crazy shit that Kojima did.
In the Soviet mountains, ensure the
What's the hardest game you've ever played?
Back to the west.
Hardest game I ever played?
Yep.
Space Harrier 2, hands down, for Sega Genesis, only because of Dark Harrier, the last boss that you have to beat. That, and then Demon Souls and Elden Ring and all that stuff. Those are hard, but those are meant to be like BDSM games. Like, I got to take a piss real quick. So what I'm going to...
Ghosts.
Yeah, for Sega?
Yeah.
Yeah, those games are super fucking hard.
It's like next to impossible. Like, that game always fucked me up, and especially as a kid, like, I wasn't good at games. That game frustrated the shit out of me. I sucked.
I'm going to play this and then take a piss and put it in full screen.
This is PS2 version, right?
If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat-proof.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talent?
So,
she's equipped with...
Fuck this one. Space Harrier 2. So, Space Harrier was a game for Sega that came out in 88 or 89. The fucking game is beautiful. For its time, it is one of the most beautifulest games that has ever come out. Like, even the music. Back then, they used to put, time and fucking money into it. The last boss, you faced yourself. So this is Dark Harrier. This is the guy I had to beat as a 6 or 7 year old. I had to beat this, or not had to beat it, but I beat it. There you go.
You beat it when you were 7 years old?
Yeah, 98.
Dude, that's so young to beat it. I was much older. I was way older. You were a boss back then, dude. I admire you.
Hold on. So Till says Tetris is unbeatable. Didn't Missy play Tetris one night with you guys?
No, it was Pac-Man.
Oh, it was Pac-Man.
Yeah, that was my
I thought,
aunt.
okay,
we
I got
were
it. I
kids,
missed
and we would play so much, but like my aunt came over one day, we gave her the fucking Atari, and she was playing Pac-Man, and she was playing so late that it was like 1 a.m, and my mom just like unplugged the system, and she was like, "Missy, you gotta go home. I have kids," and we were up like kind of watching her and stuff. It was crazy though, but when I think about it, Missy was still in her 20s, and that's dope.
Yeah, but didn't she get to these crazy levels that like it was just weird colors after a while?
No, apparently Mom got to those crazy levels. Mom got really good at Tetris. Not Tetris, Miss Pac-Man. Mom loved it. Yeah, so it was James and Mom got really good, but Mom beat the pants off James. Mom, like one day Mom played it and was just like, just got it and just breezed through it. But yeah.
I can't even picture her like that.
I've always sucked at games, and it sucks that I like to play games. So, like, my go-to game is Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption. I just like a game where you don't have to be faced with, like, something you have to do. Like, no, that's too hard.
Rob,
I'm going to go down a different road.
Rob said that the music is a fucking vaporwave matrix. Rob is this kid I work with, and he's super fucking based, and I didn't know that. And like I kind of like at work, I won't like talk about like politics and shit like that really. And then he just looks at me and he's just like, he said something. I won't repeat. He said it to me, and I was like, "Oh, thank God! Oh my God! Thank you for being on the same fucking page I am." But now we have this thing. Our supervisor at the one job is a fucking colossal dweeb pussy. Like he's such a fucking dumb fuck. And we constantly just make fun of him because you could tell that the dude is one of those old racist dudes, but he doesn't say it. But we always joke about, when he goes home and he's driving through Wilkes-Barre, he sees his neighbor's kids and he's like, "You little fucking cocksuckers, like fucking mixed motherfuckers."
Those kids should just beat the shit out of him.
I hope they do. Yeah, so Dark Harrier disappears from the screen and fucks you up.
Right off the bat, I can already say I couldn't beat this full screen.
I beat it, man, at one shot too, which is weird. Not one shot as in I didn't die. I did fucking die, but
full screen that shit,
like that.
Yeah, dude.
Bro, do you remember when I was showing you the guys inserting video games, real movies into video games?
I think so.
So some guy did it with fucking Resident Evil 4, and it came out so fucking good.
Yakshimash. My name is Borat. I like it. I like sex.
I like
It's
sex.
nice. These are orchids, a town mechanic, and the bird. This is my mother. She oldest woman in the whole of Kusek. She is a 43. I love her. Although Kazakhstan a glorious country,
I'm sure we'll
we have
catch a copyright for this one. I just don't care.
economic, social, and cult.
You just gotta talk over it, kind of, so mess up the.
Yeah, you or pause it frequently, which I don't really care.
Wow, wow, wow.
Oh, king in the castle, king in the castle. Have a chair, I have a chair.
What's crazy? You ever seen him lately? How old he looks now?
You're supposed to play Freddie Mercury, and they fired him.
Was he a dick?
No, he wanted to have gay sex on camera. Real story.
What you see is what
Seriously?
I do. Come on now.
Yeah, he did. Well, not real gay sex, but he was like, I want to do the gay shit, and they were like, no.
He's weird.
Leon, help! Well, I want to say
He's
hello.
definitely weird. Like, I found him funny, but he's definitely weird. Yo, talk about hard
Welcome
games.
back in my
play.
town of Kusek.
Yeah.
This is
Ghosts
Ghouls and Ghosts. So I'm just gonna skip through it real quick, but just so you get like just so you can see how hard this fucking game is to play, how much shit happens so quick. This is just the first level too. Is it freezing for you too?
Yeah. You...
It's my service. Yeah. So skip to ahead of this. Yeah, so this is the gameplay right here, the Samsonite ad. So once you got to the Samsonite ad, it was so fucking tough, dude. It was... I can never get myself past that, but... Yeah.
The Samsonite ad. Oh, yeah.
Bro, the Samsonite ad level, that was like level 69. It was fucking tough, dude. Yo, anyway, I want to talk about Pale Male. And I asked you before if you knew about him, and you didn't know about him. So
Yeah. So yeah, because like
kind of sad.
We always
but
talk. We've
still
talked about it
interesting,
before,
still
but
cool.
we've talked about it before. But when we do these episodes, we have a complete run of show. Like, I'll pull it up one more time because we've done this before. Like, there is a fucking schedule that we have. Like, everything's already like it's written out. We kind of give each other the idea of the topics, and
Keep
then
links in there,
links in
layouts
there,
and
so
stuff
it's
like that.
super easy. It's so fucking weird how much production goes into this shitty little show.
Yeah, it's streamlined, but so the whole reason the production goes into it, not the whole reason, but the run of show comes from what I do at work. I do events. I do sound, audio, video for events, and that's the thing is like if you go to an event and it's like 4 hours long, you need to know the run of show. You need to know what's happening, who goes on camera, what does the in-room look like, what does the live stream look like. You got to know all that stuff. Who's getting mic'd up? What video are we showing? How long are we showing this video for? All that stupid shit. So, like, even though it's just a simple podcast, we still try to just have a basic run of show, things to talk about, and we still go off topic. Like, sometimes we don't even talk about some of the things in the run of show. Most of the time, the Metal Gear Solid, that was edited, and we just, bring up our own things. So we just try to have a basis of things to talk about, but it just makes for a good show. But anyway, this is something I want to talk about was Pale Male. Is that me?
Organization is based. Hell yes, it is.
Yep.
Very white trait. Thank you.
So Pale Male was this famous hawk, and he was found in Central Park, and he passed away. He was 32 years old, but they found him, I think, 2000. Let me see. So he was living above a building for a long time, and it sucks. He was living above an apartment building that a bunch of like Mary Tyler Moore and stuff like that were No, it wasn't her. She was one of the ones. He was living above an apartment building. It's like a really rich apartment building. They kind of like put these barriers up so he couldn't go there. But the first time they had seen him was,
I think it said 2004 at the top, didn't it?
well, no,
1999. Holy
yeah,
shit.
1999. So his name for he was named for his light-colored feathers by Mary Wynn, a birder and longtime columnist for the Wall Street Journal, who followed his progress in print for over a decade and penned a book about him in 1999, Red Tails in Love. There's a movie about him too. Like he's been.
So he was seen before 99. She just happened to make him a celebrity in
She
99.
happened to see him in 99. But they also know that he had. But in 2004, Pale Male stepped into the national spotlight when he co-op board of 927 Fifth Avenue, where he had settled in 93. Oh. So he had settled back there in 1993. Yeah, okay. So decided to evict the hawk and his mate from their nest on the building's facade.
Wait, when did he pass away?
This week.
Dude, they only live up to 20 years. I'm looking at it right now. That hawk was like, fuck.
He was well over his time, so decided to evict the hawk and his mate from the, whatever. New York City Audubon got involved. Birders and building residents rallied. Miss Moore, who lived in the building since 1989, appeared on national television declaring the destruction of the bird's home and all this stuff. But he became an ambassador for urban wildlife, attracted a crowd of humans. People would come with binoculars on Fifth Avenue and watch him. That's him again there. I think they had seen him with like 3 or 4 different mates the entire time because he was watching.
So my boy was a pimp.
Yeah, so, 3 or 4 that they saw, because this is how many years. He probably had one every single year, but he would
Good
go
for
through,
him.
well, not even every year. They probably lasted a while, the females, but this guy lasted so long, and then
I got them snuff
morning
build
afternoon, a
up.
park ranger found a sick red-tailed hawk on the ground in Central Park near 79th and 5th. Bobby Horvath, a wildlife rehabilitation expert who specializes in raptor care, was contacted. Mr. Horvath took the hawk home, gave him antibiotics, some meat and fluids. We got a small meal into him, actually, Mr. Horvath said, but the bird did not make it through the night. Pale Male had never been banded, had no identifying tags. If the hawk was indeed Pale Male, he had lived to be over 32. A red-tailed hawk's average lifespan is about 20 years, which is fucking nuts.
That fucking bird
he was
kicks
there
ass.
from the night. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's a cool. You hear about dogs and hear about all these other animals, but you don't hear about birds, especially like a cool hawk.
Well, we
He lives,
did-
like near Central Park, but damn, that guy was probably heartbroken when he found him. He found a sick hawk and was like, damn, I think this is him.
Well, we did that one fucking dog. We did Bobby.
Bobby.
Bobby was, what, 31? Bobby? He was like 30 or 31. That shit's fucking incredible.
Isn't it 34?
No, I think he was only 31, but still.
It's 31. It's 30, 31 for a dog is more than enough.
You want to see some irritating shit?
Yeah, well, maybe.
This was an 8-hour flight.
That ear-piercing scream is an unruly child on a transatlantic flight to New York. The passengers describe an 8-hour flight from hell.
Oh, wait. Look in the left corner of the screen and look at the disdain on the dude's face in the screen itself.
Bro, you don't see my face right now.
Oh, I see your face.
I have a kid, and I was like, prepared for a little bit, but like if it went on that entire time like that, like I can't handle high pitch. Oh my god, I would have snuffed that little kid. I would have snuffed.
Yeah, you got a Chris Benoit them.
Stop
Yeah,
and
one-
nerve-jangling
I'm not a big dude, bro. I
screaming
would've
and
fucked that
fussing.
kid up.
They even covered their ears to drown out the 3-year-old. His mom was overheard telling flight attendants he has behavioral problems.
That's not a
Passengers
fucking
Shane Town, they
excuse,
shot
though. Dude, I'm so sick of this behavioral problem shit. He has behavioral
That
problems.
kid
Every
needs
kid
to-
has behavioral problems.
That kid needs to be banned from flights. There needs to be a warning on those parents because the kid has no ID. So it says whenever these parents book a flight, they're not allowed to take a child that is with this age or whatever because that kid cannot be on a flight. Dude, I would have grabbed those parents and said, take him in the fucking bathroom and just lock him in there.
Just put a
Put him
pillow
in a
on his face.
fucking kennel.
Put a pillow on his face for 3. Yeah, they should have put him in the fucking cargo.
No, don't say
Video.
that.
She kind of looked like she was used to it. He was climbing all over the chairs. He was just screaming, would not let up. He was running up and down the aisles. There was nothing she could do.
Before the plane even took off from Germany, the child's mother could be heard asking a flight attendant to turn on the Wi-Fi so the child could be appeased with an iPad. She was also heard pleading, "Calm down, honey."
Everybody was just kind of looking at
Can we
each other.
also
Sounds
like,
about
dude?
right. Sounds
Goddamn,
about right.
I gotta say this,
Talk
dude.
about it. Go ahead,
One of
say
the
it.
things
I know
that
what you're gonna
really
say.
annoys me about the parents. I'm not a parent.
Giving a kid the iPad,
but one of the
quick,
iPad or the cell phone is the most bullshit thing.
4 years old.
It's the most bullshit thing ever, dude. Raise your fucking. I didn't have that shit. I didn't have that shit at all, bro. I didn't have fucking shit. I didn't rig shit, motherfucker. No, I didn't have that shit at all growing up, dude. If we ventured far enough away from the cart, dude, I couldn't even. I remember walking away from the cart in Pathmark, and before I know it, bro, there was 4 fucking fingers across my ass.
Yep.
Like
if you don't teach the kid to have it, they're not going to know about it. They're not going to care. They'll see their friends with it, but you just tell them like it's not good, whatever. But like, it must be the parents constantly on the iPad too. I bet you it's like a couple that just like doesn't care about each other and just sit there on an iPad all day, and the kid sees that. But like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Your kid needs an iPad on a flight, and he's going to scream.
Dude, no kid needs an iPad.
Hours. No, kids don't need iPads. Kids don't need cell phones.
No.
Until they're like a certain age. Not a 4-year-old. A 4-year-old doesn't need a fucking phone. That's crazy.
Yeah, this shit blows my fucking mind, dude. Again, like I said, I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of going into a fucking grocery store and there's a parent just passing off a phone so the kid can sit there and watch a movie or play a game or watch YouTube. Dude, spend time with your fucking kids. I don't get it. Like, it's so weird. It's such a corny cop-out. If they're kids, they have imaginations. They're going to talk. They're going to ask you stupid fucking questions. Dude, it's so weird. You smoked and blew it into the screen and you disappeared. Watch. Well, you don't have that big of a smoke cloud, but yeah, you kind of look like fucking a Jedi for a second. But like, dude, just stop fucking. Who cares if the kid needs attention? Tell them to shut the fuck up.
Well,
they're your kids.
Parents don't want to give the attention. Parents, they have too much to do. They don't want to care for the kid, so they rather put him on an iPad because they think he's cool with it. But then you have a situation like that. Also, what's a kid watching? He could be watching some horrible TikTok videos. Little girls watching TikTok.
When your
videos
patient dies and you dance in front of them,
like a skanky girl, you know.
No, but it's not even that. Like, dude, it's just like, just fucking, like, dude, like, be a parent. You know what I mean? Like, just fucking sit there, spend time with the kids. Let the kid ask you stupid questions. Let the kid be annoying. That's what kids do. We were all annoying.
Well, I can't wait for my kid to ask me stupid questions. He's just learning how to talk, but I cannot wait for the stupid questions.
He's gonna look at me like, "Oh, Dad, why are you so corny?"
He actually got his first haircut today, and it's fucking dope.
I know you sent me the pictures, man. Your kid is awesome.
So we took him for his first haircut, and it was in the same. It was a pedal car they set up, and same pedal car they got my haircut in when I was a kid. My first haircut too. The guy wasn't expecting us to take hair though. Because we were like halfway through, we're like, can we save some hair? He's like, okay. And he like reaches down on his lap.
Yeah, that's kind of a dying thing. Because I know Mom still has James's hair on a thing. It says my first haircut. Yeah, but that was the other cool thing, by the way. When I came and visited you last week, first off, I said I was gonna get dinner. You said don't worry about it. I get there. You and Darlene had got me a Louisiana Lightning from TJ's, which is my favorite sandwich of all time. I haven't had one in about 15 fucking years. I'm eating it. Your kid looks at me and points to it, and I held it. I'm eating it, and then I put it in front of his face, and he grabbed it and started eating it, and I was like, my boy.
Yeah. He's
my
awesome,
man.
He really is.
He's a cool kid, dude.
With, best kid.
Likes to watch you play guitar. That's fucking awesome.
He likes to slap the shit out of it, but it's cool. But no,
he likes to
slap. He really is.
He likes to slap the bass.
He's super happy, you know. Even so, the guy that cut his hair was like this big biker dude. He had little chops cut down in his hair, smoking a cigar in front of the place. Puts his cigar out. He comes in. He's cutting the hair, and then within like 2 minutes, maybe he's like melted. He's like, he's so cute. And then he like stops clipping and like he's just rubbing Carter's chin. He's like, he is so sweet. Like,
dude, he's a good kid.
Melted, yeah.
I got to pee again. I saw this. I'm going to put it on full screen.
It's going to be a long flight.
That's what happens when you drink beer.
Sure were relieved when the flight finally landed at Newark International Airport after 8 hours of screaming. The worst flight ever happened in August, but the video just came to light today. So what should you do to control an unruly child on a plane? We asked parenting expert Liz Stern.
You need to come on this plane prepared because you know that the baby is going to start crying. Passengers are going to get upset, but you need, as a parent, to actively be prepared for this. Snacks are really important. To have snacks prepared for the baby or the child. Also, a book, maybe a favorite book or a favorite toy. You can also try an iPad, download ahead of time songs that a baby might
We already
like
went
to
through
soothe
this,
the
so
baby.
books don't
Tips
work
that
because
could
the
have
kid has an
prevented
iPad,
this
and
nightmare
iPad
flight.
doesn't work because there's no Wi-Fi on the plane. So that's why the kid's freaking out. So most of her answers didn't really answer anything. So thanks for nothing, lady. I know you stepped away, but this lady, she's like, "Oh, we have some answers for an unruly kid. Bring a book."
Dude, that was
And
weird.
it's like,
So for 2 seconds,
you
I
have
was,
your headphones on.
so for 2 seconds, I went to go take a piss, and then,
Close the door when you go in there.
I went to go take a piss, and then I heard the kid screaming. I hear fucking Tiki purring. My 3-year-old daughter thinks she is Spider-Man. Hell yeah, dude. That's fucking awesome.
That's dope. They should. They should think they're Spider-Man. That's awesome. At that age, should definitely think you're fucking Spider-Man. Think you
Hell
can
yeah,
do anything.
dude.
But what I was saying was, like now we go to tips. Tips to have an unruly child on a plane. Whatever they say, bring a book. That's like, this kid's not going to read a book. He has an iPad.
Yeah, what the?
And then her next thing was, bring your iPad. He had an iPad. They didn't have Wi-Fi. Did you not watch the article, bitch? Like, what are your suggestions? Your suggestions,
Dude, it just blows my mind, man. It blows my mind because I went to school with this chick who is, I think she's a mother of 3. And she's just like, oh, man, like, got the kids new iPads for Christmas. And it's like, I'm not trying to be mean, but bitch, you constantly complain about how you can't even afford your fucking rent. And all of a sudden you got these kids fucking iPads. Like, oh, my baby. I love that cat so much.
She's practicing boxing.
She's so passive.
She is. You just do anything with her. I don't even.
But yeah, this chick can't even afford her shit, and she's buying her kids iPads. Dude, take your kids outside. Hell yeah, dude. It's just insane to me. Like, this whole thing is so fucking bizarre to me. You know what's funny? I originally had that in my notes, and then I was like, I'm not gonna show it. It's like a week old. And then I was like, no, fuck this. Like, we're going overtime. I'm showing this shit. That's hey, Sean, here you go. Oh, now Tiki's doing blackface. You see this?
She's doing her best, Al Jolson. She is.
That's one fluffy pussy.
She's only half.
Half fluffy, yeah. She got shaved.
Actually, not even half. She's like a 10th half. She gets a 10th half. A 10th. She gets thick, thick and girthy.
Oh, bro, have you ever seen? You know what a mountain goat is.
I've seen your dick, dude. I've seen
that
it
little
so many
that
times.
little slug.
Like, stop. Honestly, stop showing me pictures.
Stop sending you pictures of it.
It's disgusting.
You're not brothers if you don't send pictures of your dick.
I've poured salt on it, and it just never goes away.
That little slug, bro. Have you ever seen mountain goats or no? I know that was a stupid question. I know that was a stupid.
They stand on walls and trees, and they're. And then
I know that was a stupid question. That was a Joe Rogan question. Dude,
so
have you
I'll
ever
watch
seen
the
mountain
video
goats?
as long as you don't show me them falling.
No.
Because that's, dude, they're stupid. They fall a lot.
Yeah, they're fucking mountain goats. The fuck? I think this is the video. I saw this last night. It popped up. By the way, hold on. I found this on. I don't think this is it.
Mountain goats.
Oh God, there you go, Sean. That's what you were talking about. The dudes with no teeth commenting on those fucking weird things. All right, so this is it. Before we do this, I saw this on Facebook. I got to give a shout out to Vietnam, the country. There are channels now that they're made every day. Bro, these motherfuckers were showing this video, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Kind of looks like a porn. And I fucking I'm scrolling through it, and all of a sudden, dude, so what they did with the screens is they put hearts all over the screen, but they're transparent. And then it was just a chick being railed out on the side of a dumpster, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So I was telling G about it, and I was like, "Oh, that's fucking super weird." I was like, "They're definitely just finding a way to post porn." As I'm telling her about it, the channel was called Sling, and it said from Hanoi, Vietnam. And I was like, this is what I was talking about. She's like, what? And I clicked on it, and it was a blurred out Japanese dick going into a blurred out Japanese chick's tits. And she was like, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, the Vietnamese people, dude, they love posting porn. If it's not them, it's the fucking Indians. What you do is you go to Facebook Watch and just scroll. Just keep scrolling down. Eventually, it will bring you to weird live content, and you'll find all these weird fucking Indians and fucking Vietnamese people just posting really fucked up porn. It's so fucking funny.
This took a weird turn.
Well, I want to give a shout out to Vietnam for being
when hunger strikes, the bear will stop at nothing to catch its next meal.
Is that a real bear?
Yeah.
For the mountain goats,
that first
escaping the grasp
oh,
of
probably
the bear
not.
means the difference between life and death. But for the bear, the stakes are equally
I'll pause
high.
it till you come back.
Yeah, stupid ass bitch. This shit too easy.
Is this what you were talking about, Sambo?
Tea sipping bitch. It's crack. Migo. Hey, 1776. Georgie pulled up with a stick. Like, boy, get the fuck off my dick. Bodies on.
Bro, is this what you were talking about, Sambo?
Bodies gonna drop when I walk in. I'm fucking
holy
his wife
shit,
and I'm
okay,
beating
I
his
found
kid
it.
and I'm killing his mama and fucking his dad. Pull up with the Glock and he going outside. With him, his whole block got the red
I got one
coast
for you,
mag.
Sambo,
know
after
everybody
that.
British, I'm
Got one
motherfucking faggot. That's on God, bitch. Fucking glad.
Pausing it frequently so that I don't get fucking hit with the cop. I mean, I don't care anymore.
Queen can suck my dick, fucking glad. Fish and chips, teen crumpets in my penis.
I'm gonna read before we go back to the goat video. This is what Sambo sent before when he said he had that video. It's when he said fuck the British.
Yeah, stupid ass bitch. This shit too easy, goddamn. Corny
Crack a
ass
Migo,
tea
son.
sipping bitch. It's crack. Migo. Hey, 1776. Georgie pulled up with a stick. Like, boy, get the fuck off my dick. Bodies on bodies gon' drop when I walk in. I'm fucking his wife and I'm beating his kid. And I'm killing his mama and fucking his dad. Pull up with the Glock and he going outside. With him, his whole block got the red coast mag. You know everybody British, I'm motherfucking faggot. That's on God, bitch. Fucking glad. And the queen can suck my dick. Fucking glad. Fish and chips and crumpets in my penis. There's a list of what you eat if you from England. So fucking glad. Bitch, hey, let me get the record straight. How many times I'ma show I'm the real crack amigo when you won't even show your face? This is not up for debate. Put me on a Vegas stage, steal the show like I'm a thief. You got a mask to conceal everything but them ugly motherfucking teeth. On Twitter,
Holy shit! Holy,
He's got a good flow.
Dude, oh my god. You know
He's got a
what,
good
Sambo?
flow.
Touche. Let me see. You know what? I'm gonna play the mountain goat. Let me see if I can find the video for him. By the way, bro, have you ever seen how fucking muscular
that's
those?
a poor bear right there.
Yeah, that boy's hungry as fuck.
Yeah, that's a
It's
scrawny
family
bear.
to provide
I almost
food.
want him to get that mountain goat.
Jesus Christ.
Their sharp hooves and
Dude,
incredible
seriously, he
balance
needs to
allow
eat.
them to traverse the most treacherous
How many of them?
terrain
There's a lot of
with
them, you know?
ease.
Just let one of them go.
Oh, I can't find it. What's his name?
It's a harsh reality of life in the mountains, a never-ending struggle for survival. While the goats are well adapted to the treacherous terrain, the bear is not so nimble. One misstep could mean certain death for the bear, but hunger drives it forward.
Too. That's an old one.
For the goats, the cliff is a sanctuary, a place where they can escape the bear's clutches.
Heights video.
Nature Channel. No, any of this shit that gets me sad because I feel bad.
As
like
the
somebody's
bear
dying.
reaches the edge of the
You
cliff,
always know somebody's
it
dying.
must be
It's
a
like, damn,
crucial decision.
why can't nature just get along? Everybody's cool.
Despite its hunger, the bear knows that one false move could.
Hold on. Pablo said, imagine playing that song in your car and you're driving through your neighborhood that you're not familiar with. I'll tell you what, Pablo, I'm not a huge fan of rap at all, but I'll tell you what I bumped today. All Black by Big L. If you've never heard of All Black by Big L, you're a fucking loser because that song is fucking awesome. Big L is Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous is
You
one of
need
the
to bump
greatest
that
rap
last
albums.
song, that England song, driving through an England neighborhood, like over there.
I don't think they
carrying,
have
just
them.
carrying
It's
the
all
biggest
Polish
knife on
people.
you because carrying the biggest knife.
Well, I have to have a
That's all
license
you
for it
got.
first.
Yeah, well, you have to have a license for a knife.
In England, yeah.
Oh.
Dude, you can buy in my state. I have concealed carry. I have an M4
Well, I know
clone.
there was no guns there, but I didn't know the license. For the knife
yeah.
There.
But I mean, in my state, I have like I said, I have my concealed carry handgun. I have an M4 clone, and then you can buy silencers in vending machines. They're $900. So Pennsylvania for the fucking win.
Do they have knife silencers?
Huh?
Do they have knife silencers?
Yeah, it's called a knife.
No, it's a silencer for your knife. You put it on the front, it makes it quieter. It's like,
Them goats be climbing the cliffs like they looking for the forbidden rocks. They're not. It's not Mastic Beach.
Death. The bear retreats, acknowledging the limits of its strength and agility.
Look at those motherfuckers, man.
But as it turns to leave, the bear's luck runs out. The fall from such a height is certain death.
Yeah, no shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to show you.
oh, that was awful, dude. I don't want to see that again.
But as it turns to leave,
Hold on, look at the goat. Look at the goat's face. He's like, "You gonna fall, motherfucker?"
But as it turns to leave,
Obviously,
the
that
bear's
bear's
luck runs
done.
out.
He's done.
Boom.
Holy
The
shit.
fall from such a height.
Cheers,
is
man.
certain
That was
death.
fucking funny as shit.
For
That
the mountain
wasn't that
goats,
funny.
the bear's demise
That
is
bear
just
was
another
old though,
chapter
and he was hungry.
in
He was
their
gonna
story
die though,
of
so at least it
survival.
went that way. He was that desperate,
Dude,
know?
I had one that popped up because once in a while, like the
Poor
Facebook
guy.
Watch shit. The Facebook Watch shit. It's just basically Australians without jobs. What do you mean I'm about to pass out, Pablo? From laughter? If you watch the Facebook Watch shit, it's all Australian people without jobs pranking each other. But once in a while, there's like really funny shit. But they had one yesterday. It was called Destruction of an Empire, about this lion that they've been following since 2007 named Tyson. And they had him. First off, I didn't know lions can get tuberculosis. Did you know that?
No idea.
Bro, he's sitting there just like skin and bones, and he's like on the ground, can't move, and he's just roaring out to his pride, and they won't help. They obviously won't help. And then they show him give his last breath, and his brother, who used to, so him and his brother used to own this pride, and his brother just like the second he dies starts yelling into the air, basically announcing that he is the last one left. And I was like, damn, like that is the most craziest shit I've ever seen. First off, I didn't know that lions communicated like that at fucking all.
That's why I said I always hate watching National Geographic or, Nature Channel, any of that shit. It's just depressing. It's depressing. Like watching that old bear plummet to its death. That bear could have been like 40 years old. Who knows how old that bear was? And he just wasn't trying to take that turn, but that sucks. That really sucks.
He was like,
I mean,
I'm
it's
so.
Like, I guess it's funny, but
He's like, I'm so fucking hungry.
That's what I'm saying. Like he was starving, and that's why he plummeted. And it's like, it's not that funny.
Brexit.
I think you're just kind of a.
My passport.
You're just a poophead, dude.
Entitled to a beautiful new blue passport.
He's a cool dude, Boris.
You know where he was born, right?
Shetland.
Manhattan.
Really?
Yeah, he's an American dude.
That makes perfect sense. To uphold such a shit law. Anyway, let's turn our attention towards some music news. MTV News. Oh yes, MTV News. Yes, right in your asshole. Oh, you love that.
I don't think that's the right way of saying it.
Right in your asshole.
Yeah, we are going to go in your asshole for Berlin's MTV News.
There you go. Anyway, Foo Fighters, new drummer, Josh Freese.
Yeah, who the fuck is this dude?
Yeah, pretty interesting. So, Josh Freese has actually been around for a very, very long time. Started with the Vandals, but has been around. He's like kind of like that new session guy. Just pull up a little bit of his butt bio. This guy's discography really spans some crazy shit. All right. Infectious Grooves. Suicidal Tendencies.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Right. He was a member of Guns N' Roses from 97 to 99, replacing Matt Sorum and signing a 2-year contract. Did Chinese Democracy and all that shit. Perfect Circle with Maynard James Keenan. And some weird pop-up.
I gotta urinate again. That beer is running through me.
All right. In 96, he joined Devo.
You keep talking, baby.
Yeah, sure. In 96, joined Devo and played with Devo ever since. Played with Good Charlotte on The Young and the Hopeless. Fallen with Evanescence. More Perfect Circle. Offspring's 2003 Splinter. Static X 2003 album Shadow Zone. Session drummer for let's see. Freeze was also session drummer on Brian Head Welch's debut solo album Save Me From Myself. Freeze participated in Sting's Broken Music Tour in 2005 of April with guitarist Mick Miller. So he was with Sting, which is, obviously kind of at the fucking top right there. He contributed drum tracks for Lost Prophets' third album, Liberation Transmission, recording all of his past parts in the studios. Travis Barker was originally embarked as a session drummer for choice for the album, but producer Bob Rock, who had worked with Freeze before, wanted him instead, which is nuts. Bob Rock took him over Travis Barker. He 9 Inch Nails. Keeps going on. Queens of the Stone Age. Daughtry's first album.
Remember that fucking guy? Do you remember Daughtry?
Yeah.
That guy. What did he win? He won American Idol or no?
I have no idea. He was lame.
Yeah, he won some. I think it was American Idol, and then they were like, "This is the next big fucking thing."
Played
and then nothing ever happened.
Sting, Devo again. Michael Bublé, Sublime with Rome. Perfect Circle again. Replacements. Bruce Springsteen's High Hopes. Like Danny Elfman too with the Coachella. Like he did everything in the past 20 years.
All right, so he's got.
But it's like he plays that little 3-piece drum set, so he looks like a little punk drummer, but you never know.
But I'm saying so he has. Sambo's saying, I call him Sambo even though he changed his name. Fuel offered him a lead singer job. I didn't know that. Is that real?
What was that?
Apparently, the drummer you're talking about, Fuel offered him a lead singer job. So I guess he could sing other than fucking play.
So I know that let's see. He was born in December. Whatever. That's bullshit. I don't care about that. Anyway, it talks about his father was, let's see. His father played some sort of a horn like tuba, and also played with like the Disney band for years. But his brother is a big. Let's see. Here you go.
Oh no, Daughtry. I'm sorry. Sam was saying that they offered Daughtry.
So his father's an American tuba player, musical director, who's a talent casting booking director with Disney Entertainment Productions.
Okay, so he's got people behind him.
Yeah, so he's been there for years doing Disney and stuff like that. But then his brother is Jason Freeze, a studio musician, performed on over 50 albums, including Green Day, Dr. Dre, Pitbull, Avenged Sevenfold, Goo Goo Dolls, Jewel. So it's like, yeah, he's a shit. The Google. He was on the Google.
He was on the Google Dolls. What a fucking terrible band.
The Google Dolls. But anyway, like, look at this dude, badass motherfucker. He's saxophonist, but like he's playing.
My name is Jason Freeze.
But yeah, so Jason Freeze and Josh Freeze, badass. But Josh Freeze sounds like the best replacement for Foo Fighters.
You know who they were considering?
Foo Fighters are such a hardcore touring band. They tour nonstop.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You're on your own with that one.
You know what's funny? I don't even like Sublime.
Yeah.
At all. I don't like them at all. I don't like anything they ever put out. Maybe what's that one song? What I Got's okay, but I just find it to be played. It's like Nirvana. Everybody gets weird when I tell them I don't like Nirvana.
If you listen to "What's My Number" Ball and Chain, it's a cover from Toots and the Maytals. You'd like that one. It's a bowling song. Scarlet Begonias, Grateful Dead cover. So it's,
you know what? You know what one of the best covers
EP
is?
really fire.
You know what one of the fucking best covers is? Is fucking that Phil Collins song, "Can't Hurry Love." I got love.
Well, yeah, Phil Collins in the '80s. I mean, that's a whole conversation in itself, dude. Phil Collins in the '80s was fucking.
I love Phil Collins. Everybody hates me for liking Phil Collins, but I fucking absolutely love Phil Collins. Phil Collins is one of the greatest musicians of all time, especially when he played fucking with "Reach for the Skylar." You got guys like Timmy going out there all night.
Do you hear those little disturbances in the audio?
No, it's got to be on your. It's by your headphones.
That's fine.
No, your volume's really good tonight too, which is crazy.
Oh. He said my volume's really good.
Oh, he said my volume's man fucking good, dog.
I need to get a Bruce guy.
Yeah, I'm trying to situate my whole whiskey situation for later, so I can fucking get drunk and go play Yakuza like a fucking hero. Yeah, I just lost my cap. That sucks. It's fucked. I like Phil Collins, bro. Phil Collins is.
Dude, every single time I go to get up,
Tiki comes out.
This thief tries to
steals your chair. She's first off, she's allowed. Let's not fucking play games. All right, cool. I have my whiskey situated for later.
Papa Bruce guy.
What
are you drinking tonight?
I have Voodoo Ranger. So I've had 3 of the tall boys. They're my favorite.
Nice.
And then I have a little bit of whiskey for later when I go to
the tall boys. That's a heavy load.
Yeah,
it's
but
nice.
It's really fucked up because like it's fucked up because I have like a really high tolerance to beer. Like whiskey, like I can drink whiskey all night and then eventually I'll black out, which is stupid. But like the Voodoo Rangers and shit like that.
About right. That sounds normal.
The Voodoo Rangers, I can drink them and then like I just don't feel them. Because I think maybe because I pee a lot or something, and I also drink, like I have my energy drinks, and then I have seltzer and stuff like that. So I think it's just enough liquid where it kind of like does it. Bro, you want it? You know what? Thank you for pulling Tiki on the fucking screen. Voodoo Ranger is at an IPA. Yes, I don't know if it's going to show because of the colors. So Voodoo Ranger
Voodoo Ranger used to be really good, but they started being one of those beers that you could
find, skull logo
like
with a helmet.
Yeah. But you could find them everywhere now. Like they kind of
They're
sort
good.
themselves out.
You know what I had recently? I had and I never tried it before.
Like fortified.
The fucking Dogfish Head 120. I've never had one before.
Oh yeah, 120 is really strong. Oh, you got that one on tap, didn't you?
Yeah, they tapped it out of a keg. That shit will get you fucked up. Nah, this won't get you fucked up. It's only 7%. Now, if you go for the Voodoo Ranger Hazy Force, which is 9.5% and tastes like juice, dude, it goes down like water. It's so. I know everybody uses that expression. Seriously, goes down like water. It's so fucking stupid. You'll drink like 5 or 6 of them, and all of a sudden you're like, well, I'm fucking drunk. Like, what happened?
Dogfish makes a worldwide stout that's like 16%.
Dude, it's well that one,
but it's delicious.
That 120 is like fucking 15%.
Yeah.
Good job bringing Tiki up because I got something cool for you.
Good job, Tiki. Good job. She's still she's like, I want to steal this.
This is a cat that went missing. Let's show you. This is a cat that went missing who's blind and deaf.
Oh.
Is it him?
Blind and deaf kitty to go missing? Like, oh my god, how do you get around?
I would lose my shit, dude.
Right.
The cat.
Damn, that would be awful.
Dude, I like, you don't understand. Like, I get it. The dude's crying and stuff like that. You can hear it. I totally get that though. I really get that because I love my cats. My cats my cats were adopted off the streets and they haven't been out since they were kittens. I would lose.
You take on a deaf and blind cat, you have a big responsibility. You know that.
Oh,
that
yeah.
cat can't go outside. That cat has to be near you.
Wow. Look at this. Look at this handsome name in the fucking chat. Atomic Shaman is in the fucking building. He is one of the best. Dude, I just love watching him fucking fuck with people on Twitter. It's so great. But, like, it's like Leo. Like, if Leo ever got out, I would have been so fucking upset. Even Benny. Benny, we rescued off the streets a year ago. He was a kitten stuck in a red box. Dude, he won't even leave the house. Benny will not try to get outside. Like, he won't. Girl got out once, and she just sat on the steps, and we were like, what the fuck are you doing? But, yeah, I would hate that.
I can't believe we found him today.
I can't believe you saw him.
I don't know.
How did he get in here?
I don't know, but you gotta get him.
Can you climb up a little bit and hand him over?
Oh my God.
Oh, my man.
We were looking so hard for you.
Mama climbed the gate to get you.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to get out of here.
Go around. And there he is. Oh, Kiki's at the weed plant.
What's the name of the cat? The name of the cat?
I don't know. It's on News Flare. I
Sound like
use
it's
News.
Tiki.
I know. Somebody was going back to find you. I found somebody.
Oh.
Hi, Kiki man.
They let
Kiki
me
man.
out.
Oh, my
Right?
goodness.
He goes, where'd you come from?
Looks like Leo.
Oh,
My boy, did you see all the weed?
it's in the greenhouse.
Dude, that
So
looks
the weed
exactly
is
that looks exactly like my cat Leo. That is
Boy.
But I
Lenny
can't
is.
smell it.
Oh,
It's so funny. We've given all of our cats Lenny like human names. I love Lenny. He's such an old fuck.
Kiki went to go get high.
Oh, I can't
Sounds
believe
like
it.
he's saying Tiki. Tiki wants to get high.
Tiki
So
wants
he
to get
no, I was joking. I thought it was weed plants saying that, and it was weed plants.
Yeah. He said it. He said that they were. It's. I guess it's a dispensary.
That's funny. His nose. Maybe that's what the cat needs. The cat needs to eat some buds.
Yeah, for glaucoma
Well,
reasons.
actually, no. He needs to. It needs to be decarboxylated, so he needs to actually smoke it or vape it. Actually, speaking of that, let's do some dab-a-doo. Let's make myself disappear on screen. This is the coolest thing to do. What you got here?
It's another one of them fucking cool ass sinkholes.
Hey, buddy, I'm just coming. It's okay.
What is it? Wait, well, hold on. What is this one? I was about to turn this off, but now I'm kind of interested.
What you got?
I'm just coming to help. No worry. I got you. We're just gonna.
That bird's like, yo, bitch, what the fuck?
She's like, I got you. No worries.
No
Grab
worries.
the hawk like it's nothing.
It's okay. Okay, so you're gonna have to put phone down for this.
She's
buddy.
a brave one.
Yeah, that's.
It's okay. You're gonna have to let go. There we
She's
go.
like a bullfrog.
Is that better? It's okay.
It's a hawk.
We gotta let go of this
Yeah,
one
he's
too,
definitely a
okay?
hawk.
Oh, I was answering Atomic Shaman.
Oh, he looks dehydrated too.
Better?
He's like,
He's probably been sitting there for a while. Dude, that hawk's probably like, yo, what the fuck just happened?
It's okay.
I would have poured some piss down his throat.
Bro, it's crazy. So where I live, there's a fuck ton of hawks.
No. Free that hawk. Free that hawk. You stopped it right when it's gonna get good.
It's okay. You're good, buddy. Take a break. It's okay. You're okay. Just catch your breath.
She's
Look at his
so
tongue.
calming and soothing
Look at his
this
fucking
lady.
tongue.
He's like,
Leave it
give
alone,
me
okay?
some water. Give me your fucking water bottle.
Well,
Oh, nice dog.
we're gonna stay
It's
with
an
He's
Akita.
not even on a leash, right? He's just
Yeah, he's on a leash.
It's okay, buddy. I promise. You do
Wow,
your
she
thing.
stopped just
You're
to save the
okay.
hawk. That woman's fucking awesome.
right.
So where I
needed
live,
water.
yeah, probably where I live, there's a fuck ton of hawks. Like I hit one. One flew out in front of my work truck, and I hit him in the windshield. It was the funniest. I don't like hitting animals, but it was funny because he bounced off. I wasn't going that fast, and he flew off. The other cool thing we have, so there's a man-made lake called Lake Scred. It's directly across from my apartment. I've just noticed recently, dude, we have a nest of fucking bald eagles. They are so fucking huge, dude. That woman is a Disney princess. Atomic Shaman says, dude, she's awesome. I wouldn't say Disney because she doesn't. She's not taking fucking testosterone replacement therapy, but she is definitely awesome. Anybody who rescues animals is fucking super cool in my book. But yeah, we have this huge nest of eagles, and I think it's like in the afternoon when I'm driving home, dude, you just see them. They're so big, and they beef with the fucking hawks there, which is the funniest shit I've ever seen. It's like fucking gang violence on fucking birds. Bird on bird gang violence, which I've never fucking seen. What? Bird rape?
Bird rape. Yeah, it's
I
weird.
think that's
You see it
mallard
once in a while.
ducks.
Yeah. No, bird rape's a weird thing. Yeah, it's a legitimate thing.
You know about mallard ducks, right?
Sure do.
Sure.
One and they're done.
Sure.
One mate and that's it.
No. It's not one mate. That's not what I'm talking about. In the classical sense, yeah, she's sweet. She sat there and rescued a bird. Damn, you can see the fucking snuff stains on my shirt. She rescued a fucking bird. I didn't realize it until I looked in the camera just now.
You're rubbing it that bad on you?
No,
you should give a plug out to these snuff companies.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to, but it's it's Irish number 22, which is a really, if you know what snuff is fucking tobacco. You basically put it in your nostrils, and that's how you get your tobacco rush.
I think we've spoken about it a few times.
Yeah. I can't sit here and light a cigarette or a cigar up in the fucking studio because I will get shot by my wife, who is super cool. But yeah, you do yours different than mine. I use a screw because a screw actually goes in pretty easily.
Screw you.
No, but mallards are the only animals that are known to rape. They beat the shit out of the ducks, out of the female duck, till she can't move, and then they all take turns gangbanging her until one of them gets her pregnant. This is a real thing. I'm not making this up.
Ridiculous. Just hopefully she survives to give birth there. Please don't show a video of them.
No, this is some mud volcano that just appeared out of nowhere. A mud volcano. That's what I call my fucking colon. There you go. Dolphins rape too.
Yep, there you go.
Dolphins rape, but they're beautiful, so we let it go.
I have a rapist wit.
I don't know if that's what it's called, man.
It's a Dumb and Dumber line.
This literally looks like my asshole.
Yeah, I've seen it. Chocolate geyser.
Bro, so I was at work Wednesday, and this, I one of the stops I do, there's this old guy there. He's all right. He's kind of annoying, and I do a perfect impression of him every time. He's like, I took my wife out to all-you-can-eat buffet at Red Lobster, and I do it to the people he work with because they love it, how good it is. But the other day, he's looking at me, and he's like, man, my stomach hurts. And I was like, you all right? And he goes, I think I'm gonna fart. And he walks away. And dude, he starts farting. I'm not even joking. It sounded like somebody strangling a fucking whoopee cushion underwater. And I'm like, George, you just shit your fucking pants. And he's like, stop. You're killing me. I can't breathe. And I'm like, yeah, neither can I, motherfucker. And this woman walks in as he's farting and sneezes twice. And now dude, I'm not joking. He literally collapsed knees first on the floor. So now he's super embarrassed. We get to the next building and he's like, man, I don't know. My stomach hurts. I didn't know I could do that. I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, yo, do me a favor. Go to the bathroom. Wipe your fucking ass. And he looks at me. He's like, I didn't shit my pants. 2 minutes later, I get done doing everything. He looks at me. He goes, I think I got to go to the bathroom. I think I might have spackled my fucking pants a little. And I was like, God damn it, George. God fucking damn it, dude.
How old is this dude?
65.
Oh, you feel bad, but damn, that sucks.
It's gonna itch when it. Yeah.
Sucks.
Dude, I don't know if you've ever sharded, but if you don't take care of it, well, remember Bill?
Oh yeah, he would come out and sit there, and the whole time you're talking to him, he looked like uncertain about something. Like, "What's up, Bill?" It's like, "I don't think I wiped properly." And he'd run back into the bathroom, and then he was driving for a while too. It was like, "What the fuck, dude?" Like, you're driving with that. Like, I don't know. The way I think about it, like, you need something wet to properly wipe your butt. Like, if you got shit on your face, and would you wipe it with paper towels, something dry?
No. That's
so you treat your butt the same way. You know, you don't want you don't want poop on you. That's gross. It's poop. It's fucking poop. Who wants
he called the
poopy on
shit
it?
poop.
Yo, who wants poopy on their butt? I don't want poopy on my butt. It's just gross. That's gross, dude. He got poopy on his fucking butt. It's vagina. Yo, I got a little thing. Anybody still viewing, still live?
I gotta go pee again. Hold on.
Called Name That Song.
Oh yeah, do that. I gotta pee. I already named these in front of you. Super quick.
Yeah, well, so impressive. Oh, Carter, you're so impressive that you could name all these songs. Anyway, so I'll give you guys like a minute. Just name a song. It's like a couple second clip of a song. We'll start with this one. Yo, can you name that? Can you name that? Let's pause that. We don't need to hear that 2 times. But anybody still out there in La La Land, can you please name that song based on what you just heard? I'll give you 69 seconds. Almost 420 buttholes. Yeah. Do. Pull up something good, but anyway. I don't think anybody's going to get that one.
Oh, the other thing, hold on, before we go on, we were talking before about how cool Pennsylvania is. It's really not that cool. The other thing that's legal here, brass motherfucking knuckles, son.
Nice.
So I don't carry them around because I have a fucking concealed carry. It'd be dumb to carry brass knuckles.
All right, so Connor, I don't think anybody's going to get this first one, but can you name this first one?
Yeah, of course. You could have just played. You could have played literally a split second, and I could tell you that is off the greatest fucking debut album of all time, which is Van Halen 1, Running with the Devil. That is the best. By the way, there is no better debut album than Van Halen 1.
No, I think you're absolutely right.
Or Black Sabbath 1.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I wasn't going to break into it. I wasn't going to bust into it, but I will have some now.
What are you busting into? You busting into a napkin?
Nah, to my own asshole. Nah, I'm just gonna have a classy little drink of some whiskey as we're doing this.
Well, let's move on to the next one. You ready?
Yeah, go on.
All right, let's keep it hard. But anyway, anybody out there, try to guess this one.
Yep, I already got you.
Do it one more time. And one more time for all you sleepers in La La Land.
For all you dreamers and creamers.
For all you dreamers and creamers out there, here's one more time. So yeah, we'll give it a second if anybody wants to chime in. Maybe we can guess that sweet.
Ask me when you're ready.
Ask you?
Ask me when I'm ready, dog.
I'm a twerk in your face.
God damn! Can you imagine really speaking, dude? Hold on, I work with this fucking kid. I don't know his name at all. I refuse to know it. He wears like Child Play 3 sweaters and shit like that. He's like some weird fucking juggalo kid. And he comes up to, first off, never talk to him. So me and this kid Bob, who was in the chat before, we're sitting down eating, and he comes up to us and he's like, check this shit out, dog. By the way, he reminds me of the Wigger kid from South Park when they talk about how small their dicks are.
Down.
Yeah. So he comes up, he's like, check this shit out, dog. He opens his lunchbox and he pulls out a stacked fucking pyramid of hot dogs. And he's like, dog, I got 6 glizzies, son. Yo, I love glizzies all day, bro. Don't even choose. Suck them fuckers down. First off, can we stop with the fucking word glizzy? It's a stupid fucking name. It doesn't mean hot dog. It's some weird shit that some fucking random fucking retard came up with.
But this guy really ate 6 hot dogs?
6 hot dogs. Did you have any hot dogs today? No. Why'd you ask? Because you have mustard on your shirt and your burps reek of hot dogs. But dude, it's just like he's just like, yo, I got 6 glizzies, and I'm like, why? Like, why? Two is fine.
Did he bring them to work just to show them off? Like
no,
6 hot
they were
dogs?
cold. They were in his
That's
lunchbox
a-
for hours. Backwards.
Cold fucking hot dogs.
Cold fucking hot dogs, son. By the way, that was
I hate
Steve
that
Miller
person
Band.
already.
Oh yeah, you don't know him. You don't know him.
Yeah, nobody gets this. So first two, Running with the Devil, Steve Miller Band, Keep on Rocking Me, Baby. All right, we're gonna go on to number three.
Do you get blamed for those appearances? Do you ever just want to sit back and stop being Beetlejuice?
Sit back and get laid, brother.
That's what I heard.
I'm gonna make that a fucking sound drop for us.
Sit back.
I sit back. I get laid, brother.
Here's number 3. Ready? Anybody out there in La La Land? If you can figure that out, it's not too hard. We're getting easier.
It's funny, you caught him just at the end. That clip, you caught him just at the end of yelling.
Yeah, if anybody can guess that, I mean, it's kind of giving it away. Just playing that simple song with that luscious double bass pedal. You have a luscious double bass pedal, don't you?
I have a luscious asshole.
They call you Luscious Jackson. Yeah, well.
Nobody's gonna comment, but I got it.
No, the whole thing is like, no, don't say it. It takes 30 seconds for the live stream to hit YouTube, so that's one thing. And I know nobody's still gonna comment, but anyway.
Breaking news.
Well, before we go into that, let's talk about Motley Crue. You hear this thing about Bob Rock? So Bob Rock tracked them for the Home Sweet Home album, and he said that Nikki Sixx told him while tracking, I think all my parts were replaced up until this point. He said, I think somebody went in there that night and replaced all my parts, because he's like, I'm not a good bassist. I don't know how to play. And I think that somebody went in there and played all my parts, which sounds about right. You know, that probably happens a lot more than people realize. But Bob Rock, like, kind of like showed him how to play, like, different techniques and stuff like that. And he said he didn't really know how to play. But now they're also blamed for using tracks. There was a video of them playing, because they're on tour recently, where he puts his hands up mid-song and his bass is still playing underneath. And his parts aren't that hard. They're not like crazy bass parts where you're doing all this shit. It just sucks that like these guys are playing with tracks. And I'm like, stop touring if you really can't do it, or learn how to fucking play. You know, it's either you're playing the tracks or you got track marks. Nikki Sixx. But no one's gonna get that last one. Connor, what you got?
It's one by Metallica.
There you go. And for all you butt heads out there, we got one more. You fucking butt heads. What you got there? We'll give it a minute for that one. We're gonna move on. Connor, you got something? Got something wet? I got something.
I got something.
Well, I got something too. You got something right now?
Yeah, it's already loaded.
Something wet.
I preload everything.
It's fucking wet.
Whatever.
Hello. I'm in good shape. I'm not afraid anymore. Do you hear me? I'm not afraid anymore.
It's a test to see if you're strong enough to be a part of Miranda's family.
I don't want any family. I don't want any family. Family sucks.
By the, I know everybody talks about how Home Alone 2 is the better of the movies, but it's not. Home Alone 1 is clearly fucking better. I'll wait for Sean to get back for that one because that is a discussion. But Home Alone 1's way fucking better. That's some good whiskey. Let us see what I have next.
Damn, she going wild.
I got a sea thief over here. Sea thief.
Which one?
Literally, package. You can tidy it up later on. Yeah, it's a nice straight line.
Hey, make sure not to in your chair, buddy.
I love these compilations every Monday with this guy.
That fucking Toyota.
I think that's Whistling Diesel. What the fuck? Ew.
Get down. Stop. Stop. So I made this new drink. It tastes like chocolate covered strawberries, and it's a strawberry shake with mocha in it. Here's an inside look. Oh no!
This guy stole a fucking baguette.
That's one of your cats.
Come on, man.
That's the Aladdin of cats.
I hate that fat fuck so much. I know who he is. I hate him.
Basically became a sex symbol. Did you know that? Were you aware of that?
Yes.
And what was that like?
Yes.
This guy landed in the middle of the road.
I brought a cooler to the beach. What do you got there? Open your cooler up. It's a fucking geese.
I just learned today that you're supposed to put your silverware in the drawer on its side.
This is that pan flute music I hate.
Change. Come on, full quarters. You already know the vibes. Full quarter. Oh, I got an extra one. Oh, we lit. What the fuck?
Пузику ему. Кто-то там просил вчера по пузу почесать.
Wait.
Well, I fucking love that channel. Unusual memes. Bro, let's fucking end this. I think let's go on a high note, like always.
Sounds good.
Hey man, everybody, thank you for watching. I want to give a special shout out to Atomic Shaman, Yosemite Sambo, who changed his name, and Dr. Till for being in the chat, especially Hal too.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Love.
Robert from work, Bobby, all those guys. So thanks for showing up and stuff like that. I hope you enjoyed it. I look forward to coming back next Saturday. And hey man, have a happy Memorial Day. Be safe and
Big
fucking
big fudge and heck yes to all y'all.
Don't make any fucking stupid decisions. So that was Culture Vulture Radio. Like, subscribe, share this out there with all your friends so they can watch the weird alt-right, center-right fucking podcast that just makes fun of America because this country sucks. Let's face it. No, I'm joking. But hey, man.
That sounded like it was deep from the heart.
It was. No. Thanks for tuning in, though. Everybody have a fucking safe. Oh, Atomic Shaman.
Have a blessed night. Have a blessed evening.
Oh yeah, like a crackhead. Let's have a blessed night.
Have a blessed night.
You got a cigarette? I got Marlboros. It ain't no Newport. Have a blessed day.
Have a blessed night.
Hey, Atomic Shaman, thanks for showing up, man. I love your Twitter account. Everybody, have a great night. Have a safe Memorial Day, and just fucking be safe, especially because there's a lot of fucking idiots out there on the road now. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.